Go.
All right, so welcome back, Chris. If you would like to do, well, whoever, I'm not selective here. We all know, Chris. If you would like to start the recap.
Well, this won't take long because we didn't take a lot of notes.
Oh, did you not? I haven't looked at your notes.
We've got like 6 lines, and one of them is literally milk the beetle.
Session.
We should have done more for everybody's backstory, but I think we were all just engrossed in it at that point, and no one was
Milk
taking
the
notes.
Beatles is the biggest note.
Okay, so last time on Strange Times, the group decided to get some shopping done around town for their various tasks. Armor was purchased, an alchemist shop was visited, beetles were milked, I think. Not really 100% sure on that one. Womble, however, decided he really needed to learn some more things about wizardry. He asked one of the shopkeepers to lead him to the court wizard. The shopkeep could not, but sent the boy, which Womble inquired about how much he cost. A little awkward for everyone, but ended up just working out fine. Unfortunately, the court wizard did not have any openings for months outward, so Womble decided he was going to stay in town until the wizard returned, leaving the group behind. The group said, "Fuck that, you're still coming with us, and we're going to go help you find a wizard, but we need some money." So they decided to go take on some quests, including exploring the ruins where the wizard was, and finding a good doggo. Which, they found the good doggo. Caught the good doggo. Good job on Snurp and Sneed's part, finding doggo, getting doggo. It was all fun and games. But, as the group journeyed towards the ruins, they met an ominous fortune teller, who told very vague fortunes and hinted at some possible plot hooks and backstories, but that's metagaming, so I'm going to leave that part out.
Get out of here.
This, however, led to the group kind of having a nice little powwow, going over their lives up until the point they met each other, and coming a little closer together. Except for Xanar, who mysteriously stayed quiet through most of it. The group didn't press on, though, and honestly, the group, though, thought they were a little closer after it was all said and done. And that's where our story picks up.
Okay, so the sun has gone mostly down. You guys have been pretty tired from your day of travel. You are fairly deep into the forest at this point. I realize I don't have my map up, so I'm just going to be winging it in my brain here.
All these bodies are headless.
What?
All the bodies are headless.
Zoltan wants some pythons.
What are you fucking talking about? Oh, okay. I fucking moved all you so I could actually copy and paste from here easily. I'm sure that's going to get ruined.
Hey, sir, do you like these pythons?
Hey there, handsome.
Oh my
Sorry
God.
for interrupting.
It's all good. Yeah, so it's pretty late. It seems pretty peaceful. You guys are pretty dense, pretty deep into the forest, following basically what seems like this very lightly trodden, kind of worn-in trail. You're kind of almost confused that if it's an animal trail or an actual people trail, but you've been following it for quite a while now. But it's getting pretty late. You guys are probably figuring you should set up camp. Nice, York, if you want to do anything before you rest. Otherwise, we'll decide who's got which watch.
I will take a watch, and I would like to take a watch with Phelan if possible.
Snurp's gonna try and make a campfire. Not with the
Okay.
sticks that I've collected.
Zoltan will take a watch, too.
And I'm gonna try. I'm gonna stand back a few feet, and I'm gonna practice using my firebolt because I haven't really had a lot of practice with this cantrip because I recently acquired it through a book of some kind. I'm gonna snap
right.
my fingers and try and light the fire with it.
Yes,
Make an
and
attack
Wobble
roll.
will cheer him on.
There it is. 17 plus 7, 24.
Not a problem at all. The first time you do it, it just absolutely impacts the middle of it. And it catches a few of the logs. One of them kind of plops up, but then the fire does start pretty easily.
I nod in satisfaction and curl up next to it.
I'm planning on taking first watch, and I'll do my normal nightly prayer thing.
Okay.
So then I guess I'm on first watch as well.
All right.
Zoltan will take a last watch this time. Zoltan feels ambitious.
Snap, take middle watch.
And I'll take last watch.
Hey, yo, I got Womble with me. All right.
Sneak just goes, I'll sleep. And passes
Sounds about right for him.
All right. A couple of you end up getting out your bedrolls, laying them out, getting comfortable. The first watch can make their perception checks.
Okay, hold on. Disadvantage because no dark vision.
If
Unless
you were
you're talking
watching
about
by the
just-
fire and you're listening, I'll just take a straight roll because
Okay.
you're just listening in.
Oh yeah, that's
25.
That's awful. I'm having trouble with all my tabs. Okay, where did my character sheet go? Okay, well the roll's a 5, but perception's probably 2, so let's say 7 while I bring up my character sheet.
Okay.
Awful. Atrocious.
Don't incur my
So
name.
far the night.
Nope, I'm
So
wrong.
far-
It's 6.
So far the night is pretty quiet. If you guys wanted to do anything while you're kind of on the watch, I'll let you know if something pops up.
I'll wait for Phelan to do her prayers and I will talk to her.
During my prayers or after?
After.
Okay. Anything specific?
So I'm gonna look around the camp, make sure everyone's asleep. Is everyone asleep?
Everyone's pretty much passed out, yeah.
Snurp is out.
So, do people, since you are a cleric, do people approach you with problems and confessions that they may have?
They do. Yes.
Would you be willing to listen for a little bit?
Of course.
So, earlier everybody was discussing their past and what, and fortunately I have too complex of a past to go into it all, but a couple of things I need to say, someone I have to include, and I want that person to be you for very specific reasons.
Okay.
So first off, let me just start with a slight confession. Do you remember the other day when we first met Snurp and Alan and saved them? You were off in the woods. I believe you were doing more meditation, and I was coming in to check in on you.
Yes.
I can't say that my actions were truly based on the fact that I was just checking and making sure you're safe. How do I even want to put this? I was making sure you weren't up to anything nefarious, maybe. That's a word, right? I think that's
Yeah, that's a word. And that, honestly, that makes sense. You didn't know me from anybody else, so that's a reasonable reaction.
But there's a little bit more to that. It was back then. It was only you I was oddly concerned with, and the reason being is I don't want to get into all my past, but there was this elf lady from my past came looking for me. I didn't know who she was. Let's just say she ruined my life. Dealing with some issues regarding that lately. Well, ever since, I should say. And, it just needed, well, I've seen the deeds you've been performing these past many days, and I feel like I can at least trust you enough, but I had to at least get it off my chest that I had some distrust in you, and I'm sorry for it.
There's no need to apologize. I'm sorry you went through such a bad time and that it was an elf that did it to you. But
Well,
if you ever come to me with something, I'm never going to judge you for it.
And, well, I assume her to be an elf because the last time I saw her, she changed forms assumed the shape of someone I knew, and everything went to hell right after that.
We don't shapeshift.
I understand that. I didn't know if it was because of like a magic she had in her, or if it was just part of who she was. But ever since then, I guess I kind of had a little bit of distrust for elves, and I do apologize.
Fair enough, and no need to apologize to me.
I've been seeing the stuff you've been doing, and some things that Zoltan has been doing as well. I mean, pretty up and all cheery guy, but I mean, he is half elf, but actually, my mother is half elf, so, well, adoptive mother, I should say. So.
Interesting.
But yeah, I just had to, at the very least, tell somebody, I guess. I don't know. Figured it'd be you, since given my past.
That's fair, and telling someone is better than keeping it to yourself.
There's a lot more I am not telling you, but
That's fair. You are free to keep your secrets.
I fear like the further south we go, the more peril we'll be in, and the more peril I'll put you guys in. So hopefully we don't have to go too far.
Well, the further south we go, the more you might want to consider opening up and letting us know. That way we're aware of what we're getting into. And we can help you.
I don't think the runes are going to be anywhere near that, but...
Fair, but we can help you better if we know.
I understand, but if there comes a time we do have to... Yeah, I guess I do have to open up a little bit more, but I can't do that.
That's understandable.
Especially after just meeting a couple people who had very bad motivations, and I'm not quite ready for all that yet.
That makes sense.
I guess that would be all I would discuss with Phelan.
Okay. Phelan, is there anything else you want to do during this rest?
No.
Okay. Rest seems to go by fairly uninterrupted. There is basic wildlife. It doesn't seem like anything's completely out of the norm. And the rest passes, and you can wake up the second watchers, who would be who and who again?
Just Snurp, because Sneed is sleeping through the night.
All right.
So they got me in.
So, just Snurp.
Tony Snurpy's too, but what?
If you start getting too tired, you can wake me.
Okay.
All right. So Phelan and Xanar go to their respective little cots, roll out their bedrolls, and quickly fall asleep. Snurp, if you could first make a perception check for me, and then also tell me what you'd like to do during your rest, your watch.
Oh no. That's a 5.
Oh no.
5? Okay.
5. I'm probably going to be spending time looking at that little book of mine.
Okay. You're absolutely enthralled reading through this text. It's hard to take your eyes off of it. It's almost intoxicating. It's a lot of knowledge. It's a lot of things that, as you read them more and more, you can start to comprehend it. And while it's both kind of it kind of leaves a bit of a knot in your stomach, as if you'd be worried, you can't help but feel like excited and feel a rush from reading it. And as you're kind of flipping through the pages, you just suddenly feel the fire around you, and a big gust of wind just sort of pushes you off of the stump that you were sitting on reading the book.
Wow!
And as you fall on your ass and you look up, you just saw a large shadow go straight over the skyline above you.
Huh? What? I kind of watch for a minute, see what happens.
Okay. A few seconds later, you hear. Off in the distance.
I didn't even catch what that noise was.
Yeah.
Some sort of cry, like some sort of an animal cry, ending sharply. Possibly a deer.
Okay. I will tap Phelan with my foot.
And of course, I will wake the hell up. Everything okay, Snurp?
Something's out there. Don't know what.
Okay, I will help you keep watch just in case. We're not going to look for whatever the heck it is.
Not after last time.
Alright, so I'm going to continue watch with Snurp.
Okay. 5 minutes go by. 10 minutes go by. Every now and then, make perception checks, both of you.
That landed up wrong. Wow! Okay, I rolled a nat 20.
10.
Alright.
I'm twice as alert, but still not a lot.
26 total.
Damn, alright. Snurp, you're a little bit too distracted, and you keep opening the book to almost distract yourself.
Mhm.
But Phelan, as you're kind of sitting there, every now and then you kind of hear a bit of a... Oh, I have RTX voice on. That's what's fucking up my sound effects.
Azure, why'd you tell him to do that?
Because it was a good idea. And it still is.
Okay, can you guys still hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Can you hear if I go...
Now
Yes.
we can.
Alright, now I can do sound effects again. Every now and then in the distance, Rhea, you hear a bit of a ripping noise almost, and like occasionally you hear like a like chorting a little bit, and it's with that roll you can tell it's maybe 50 yards off into the woods, 100 maybe, probably 100 yards.
Okay, well, I'm going to draw my weapons and keep listening. If it gets any closer, I'm waking everybody else quietly.
Okay. Oh my God. Okay. Another.
Snurp's gonna. Well, when you hold a spell, well, in this case, I'd be holding a cantrip. At the end of holding it, does it fizzle out if you don't use it, or do you cast it?
With a cantrip, you can basically just sort of like perpetually hold it.
Okay, then I will.
With a full spell, though, you burn a spell slot whenever you hold it for a second.
Yes, I just didn't know if I held an Eldritch Blast, when it got to the end of holding it, would it just automatically fire, or would I just continue holding it or fizzle it out? So
It's totally quiet in the forest, and all of a sudden,
boom! So I would like to hold an Eldritch Blast, just
Okay.
if I see anything hostile.
Okay. 5 minutes go by. 10 minutes go by. You can still occasionally hear that ripping noise.
Is it like flesh tearing?
With that perception roll, it's definitely like it sounds meaty.
You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and quietly wake the party, encouraging each one of them to keep their frickin' yaps shut.
I feel like that was directed at Zoltan.
I mean,
Take it
Argument
however
can be
you
made for
want,
Womble.
but sure.
I'm not saying you're wrong.
Oh my god. Okay.
How's she gonna wake Sneed if he's up in a tree?
I just poke him with it. I poke him with a stick.
He waves you away and throws down a pie cone as he's hiding up in a tree.
I continue to poke him with a stick.
He eventually gets down and he just whacks you in the head with his bow and he gets ready.
Damn it!
I should start sending messages around.
Shut up! Quiet! Stop talking!
No.
Everyone make a collective stealth check for me, please.
Stealth.
Oh no.
Ooh. Yeah, that's not very good. 8.
Okay.
Zoltan got a 5.
8.
Oh dear.
I'm
21.
blaming mine on being woken up.
This party, wow.
21.
I
They're
blame
ready to
mine
go,
on
but everybody
Sneed
else
whacking me in the head with a bow.
Yeah, actually, I was gonna say after
I just
that
want-
whap noise.
Oh, wait, I haven't rolled just yet.
Oh, go ahead, Womble.
Bam. I made a
11.
difference.
You're gonna have to tell me because I don't keep up the chat.
I have an
It's 11.
Okay.
No, wait. You gotta add my number. My
Well, you
stealth?
didn't.
You did better than Zoltan.
13.
After
You
that
did better
whap
than me.
noise, Rhea, from your ears,
Mhm.
that flesh tearing noise has stopped.
Back to holding Eldritch Blast.
Son of a Sneed, why the hell would you do that?
I'm
I
going
glare
to.
at them. Goggles off, glaring at them.
He started it.
Just to be on the safe side, I'm going to have my crossbow out and be murmuring a prayer.
I'm gonna.
That
say-
way I can be ready to cast the second anything shows up.
Okay, I'm gonna get next to a tree, kind of on the opposite side we were hearing the sounds from, and hold an attack in case it gets within distance of
Range.
us. Yeah.
Okay. Oh my god. I'll explain later.
That's never good.
Is that
A little
No,
bit later, Rhea, as you're sitting there murmuring that prayer, and between words, you kind of stop. And you hear one more, like a bit more flesh tearing. And then over your guys' head, you see the silhouette of a large winged form blast over your encampment.
Does it stop?
Nope.
So, it's very dark out right now, correct?
It's pitch dark out. You can see it's a cloudy night too, so it's a little hard to even see the sky.
So even dark vision ain't getting me a good line of sight.
Make a perception check, actually. Anyone who'd be looking up with dark vision, only dark visioners.
Nope.
Dark vision.
Yo.
Perception?
Yep.
I should have it right.
Hey.
18.
19?
21.
Okay.
Zoltan got a 20.
Okay. For the first two, you can identify that it's a large winged form, but you can't really tell too much detail about it. You could tell it's maybe about... Oh, I want to say...
How big's the wingspan?
I'm just trying to figure that out, actually. 1 second. It doesn't ever say this, immediately, apparently, which is annoying.
It's usually twice the length of the body. As a
It's
general rule.
maybe got a wingspan of about 20, 25, 30 feet.
Oh.
Holy shit.
It's not a rock, though.
And it disappeared, but those of you who got above the 20s there, the silhouette immediately makes you think dragon. But smallish, but still dragon.
Is it too far away to attack?
Oh, Womble, no.
If you want to have tried, I can have you do an initiative check to see if you could do it in time.
I would have, seeing it fly over us and not at us, I would not have fired the Eldritch Blast.
Yeah. Bomball, are you going to try to take us something at it?
No.
Okay.
Oh, thank God.
Cowardly gobble.
Cowardly gobos live longer.
Measure you sneak away, so then.
Well,
I probably would have at least heard the flapping away, yeah?
oh yeah, you heard that part. Everyone heard the flapping.
What was that? What happened?
I think it was a dragon.
Yeah. It might have been a rock. It was beautiful.
Zoltan almost done shit his pants.
Yeah, so about that.
Snurp's kind of in awe because dragon.
Yep. Basically the gods of your people.
Yep.
Are we clear?
I think so. But Zoltan don't like taking chances.
I just wish I knew what color it was. I can't see color in darkness. I'm gonna go back to sleep. Bye-bye.
I'm with
Okay.
Womble on this. I'm going back.
Sneed's already back at the tree, I'm guessing.
Yeah, he's climbed up.
I'm going to continue watch with Snurp since it is Snurp's watch still.
Okay.
Alright, Zoltan's gonna try and get some sleep.
As a small side reference, guys, he made 3 checks to see if you could tell where you guys are. I rolled a 2, and then I rolled a 3, and then I rolled a 2.
Oh,
Did we almost get fucked?
We almost got fucked.
we got really, really lucky.
I can't believe how shit that was. All right.
I don't
Rest of
think
the
we
night.
could have survived a dragon attack.
What if somebody rolled a nat 1 on stealth?
They would have been.
We would have been fucked.
Hey, lunch. or
Zoltan
midnight snack.
matched his perception, so he took a second to tech again, but that's when he rolled again. Shitty.
Also, Zoltan rolled a 2, so we were that close to having a nat 1.
Yeah.
I blame the Sneed bow whack.
So, the rest of the night, quiet. The rest of the watch goes quietly. If not a little tense now. But yeah, second watch ends. If you want to trade off with whoever's in third.
Me and Zoltan are third.
Yep, it's Womble and Zoltan.
All right. Go ahead and make your perception checks.
Ah, dragon! Dragon! Nat 20.
Ah, shit. Why does everybody roll good when I'm rolling good? I got a perception of 22.
Hey man, good rolls are good rolls.
If you get an at 20, please also just tell me the score.
26.
Okay. Is there anything you guys gonna do during your watch?
Hey, a Womble. You want to know a secret?
I can keep a secret.
I actually know Sneed doesn't like me.
What? He
I like-
loves.
I like messing with him.
Oh my god. Oh my god. That's. You are evil.
Nah, I think Sneed needed a friend, and he didn't know that. But I also just like messing with him.
Dang. Okay, we're giving out secrets then. I'm pretty sure Wizard doesn't eat babies.
Well, that is a relief. I don't know what I would have done if I met a baby-eating wizard.
I'm just using that as an excuse to kill him and take his book.
Now, Womble, why you gotta kill him to take his book? Can't wizards, share?
You don't understand wizards. They're greedy.
Ain't you a wizard?
Yeah, but I'm a gobbo as well. The G in gobbo cancels out the G in greed.
Okay,
You learn these things as a wizard.
okay, I believe you. I don't know why, but you seem kind of trustworthy.
Do I have to roll deception?
You can roll an insight. If Chris, you can either roll a persuasion or a deception, depending. Don't tell which type.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
Did you roll big numbers?
I rolled a biggish number.
Ooh. Do I have to counter your biggest number?
Yes.
I'll have to wait till Padley's back. So tell me that the thing that you can't tell me is this deception?
I'll tell you, it's my higher of my two.
Oh wow. What would this is?
Sorry about that. I had to reload.
I don't know what that would be.
Yeah.
Okay. He rolled a biggish number apparently. Do I counter this biggish number?
I rolled a 17.
And Womble?
Let me roll then. Oh.
Yeah.
A nat 2 if you add a
Azure.
0 right on there.
You have no reason to disbelieve Zoltan. He seems very genuine.
There's that one.
Get some real dice, man.
Screw you. Unlike you, Aflong, people know I'm not cheating.
Valid point.
When have I ever gave the impression that I'm cheating to others?
All these low initiative rolls? Yeah, right.
That's a pretty bad cheater.
It's tactical, okay?
It's cheating for the sake of comedy, I guess.
No, he's coming right on in at the very end of the turn order to clean up. Looking better than everybody else. Think I didn't notice?
Alright. Oh shit, I don't want to lose that
Don't
time.
worry, Aflong. Just joking with you.
Good.
So, the rest of the watch goes pretty quietly, unless you guys want me to do anything else.
Nope.
Alright.
Zoltan's just a gossip. He likes spreading little things like that.
I can't believe what I just heard.
The morning comes. Seems pretty peaceful. The sun is starting to come through the clouds a little bit. You guys may get your stuff ready. If you're going to eat some rations for the day, mark that off. If you're not eating, let me know, because then that's going to be detrimental long run.
Yeah, I will eat.
I'm never eating
Zoltan
again.
eats a ration. Oh no.
What, Womble?
I'm never eating again.
Are you actually not eating again?
No, I'm still eating.
Okay. I mean, you can choose that. I mean,
I'm also
Free-
feeding the bear cub.
yeah, okay. Bear Cub seems a little ornery.
Beef.
Happy to get some food.
Before I eat, I want to go see if I can find where the dragon made its kill.
Okay, make an investigation check.
And while this is happening, I'll do a ritual and do the whole listen to bear.
18.
Okay. Starting with Snurp. Looking around, it's not super hard. After doing a couple of laps around the campsite, getting farther and farther away, you come across a small clearing where there's a bunch of broken branches and broken tree parts to find what is a horribly mangled and torn apart carcass of a deer. Still pretty fresh, still warm from the looks of it. No signs of rot or anything like that. And just huge... There are just huge chunks remaining on like the spine and the back, but like the guts, the legs... one of the legs entirely was taken off. The head's gone. It's just mangled beyond recognition almost.
I'm going to very happily scavenge some of this deer for my breakfast.
I was thinking breakfast.
All right, you can avoid taking a ration by scavenging. The Kobold's totally not above this. Scavenging the dragon's kill.
It's legit.
At some point, Snurp comes back with a chunk of deer spine that he's just gnawing away at.
Of course, it would be raw.
Hey yo, Snurp.
Yeah,
What'd you find?
I found deer.
He's so
A gift
chipper,
from our lords.
so chipper about it too.
I just munched sadly on my ration. Would have been nice if he invited us to eat some deer.
What was
Snurp,
that? What? Yeah. Hey.
Do you prefer raw or cooked meat?
Snurp can take what he can get. In this case, chomp. This was raw.
I can tell.
It's kind of like I'm sharing my dinner with the dragon. That's awesome.
You mean your breakfast?
That's what I meant. Yes, breakfast. That word.
Dragon's dinner. No, not Snurp's breakfast.
Meh?
Dragon's dinner, Snurp's breakfast.
That's right. I'm sharing. It's great. It's awesome.
Well, at least we weren't part of that dinner.
Agreed. Zoltan don't want to be nobody's dinner.
And do I finish the cast?
Yes, you do.
Okay.
The bear is currently just eating away. You can't really tell if it's telling too much. When it does finish eating, it kind of like does the equivalent of basically looking around, and it does kind of just go, travel. Not like.
I'm gonna walk up to the cub and sit next to her.
Naked bear.
Naked bear.
I'm not naked though. I'm wearing clothes.
Oh, you are wearing some clothes. Okay, yeah. Okay, so sorry, correction.
Naked the whole time?
Sorry, correction. Bald bear.
I have hair. I know. Goliaths don't typically have hair, but he does have hair. Okay, unless you're just talking about the skin, then yes, I can see that being bald. All
Are you
right.
trying to communicate with the bear at all, or are you just?
Yeah,
kind of
I'm just
staring
saying hi.
at him? Huh? Tilts its head at you. Hi.
And this is actually something we've been discussing for a while, so I just figured I'd ask them directly. What's your name?
My what?
What others call you? Like, they call me Xanar, and I'll point to Phelan. They call her Phelan. So that way we know who we are talking to.
Think I've been called bear.
Okay.
I like this bear.
Oh, baby. It would have been baby.
Or baby.
Okay. We'll have to call you something appropriate soon. Oh,
My name's not appropriate.
Oh, no, I wouldn't call you that.
This bear fits right in this group.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
She does. It's like talking to Snurp.
Kind of, at one point during your conversation, it's staring towards Snurp, and it's a little distracted.
Do you want some of what he has?
Meat? Kinda.
Okay. I'm gonna walk over to Snurp and talk to him real quick. Snurp, if you're not going to consume all that,
I quickly hide it before he finishes the sentence.
the baby cub would like a little bit. I mean,
Oh.
just look at her.
Oh.
Blue bear mean.
I'm not gonna relay that. I'm just saying she's kind of envious of what you have right now, and she's very sad about it.
I'll pull out my dagger. I'll cut a little sliver of the meat off. And hand it to Xanar.
Xanar now eats the meat.
That's not what I do. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna present it to the cub.
Kind of sniffs it a little bit, and bites it out of your hand, and just sort of like tries to move it around and just swallows it immediately. Hard chew, but good.
Hey, Snurp, is there any remaining of that over in the other area?
I'll stand up, crack my knuckles. I guess I'll go get some more.
Hey man, Zoltan, I'll help you out. You're even better than eating this crap.
And I'll just continue talking to the cub a little bit more. The small blue one, he's called Snurp. He's going to get
Small
you some.
blue?
Yes. The mean one.
Small blue. No, mean ones. It just like looks over towards the tree with the crocodile or the.
Grumpy bear.
The gator.
Like, Ada!
The grumpy bear.
Okay, well, the small blue one will be getting you a little bit more of that.
Yeah. Yeah. Hard to chew.
We can probably soften it a little.
Yeah. Like
I-
more than a gunk. Gunks. Yeah.
I understand, but we have to work with what we can find.
So I'll come back with whatever I've harvested.
Okay.
Old man's in tow.
You can't get a hell of a lot off of it.
Yeah, I
Like,
figured.
You're getting like chunks near the bones and stuff, like the rib tips and shit.
So when he brings it, I'm gonna see about like crushing it some, like kind of like
Scrape it with
tenderizing
your
it a
knife.
little bit.
I find a rock, I take another rock, and I smash it.
Okay. You start breaking the shit out of this meat. The
Yep.
bear is now starting to salivate heavily onto Phelan's shoulder.
I'm guessing I probably wouldn't be able to talk to the bear after we're done with this unless I cast it again, because I think it's like a 10-minute thing.
Yeah, probably not. At this point, the bear is just kind of sitting there grunting, like excitedly, almost trying to like clamber out of Phelan's pack.
Ow!
Would you guys stop teasing the cub? She's
Snap, crush
drooling
finger.
on me.
Ouch!
It was pretty great.
1 point of bludgeoning damage, yeah.
I mean, I don't think that like a 20th of his vitality is in one of his fingers.
Well, I'll finish up and I'll bring up this pulpy mess over to Phelan.
Yeah. The bear is currently like, you know, like when you're trying to hold a dog back from like a treat on the table? Just fucking scrambling a little bit, like,
I give it to Phelan to feed the bear.
That was probably smart. I'll
The
take her
bear
out.
might take Snurp too.
I'll take her out of the backpack and feed
Yeah.
it to her.
She starts just like gobbling at it up. At one point, she kind of goes and coughs it up, and then immediately starts eating it again.
Yeah.
She's-
Aw, she eats like Womble.
Poor Snurp.
I've got them well.
But she seems very content. She seems happy to be kind of mowing down on this, and she's kind of like wandering around a little bit, like just sort of like belly crawling almost.
You're growing up into a fine comrade.
Alright, shall we get going?
Yeah, might as well.
All right.
How far have we... how many days have we traveled? Was it a full day or a half day we traveled?
You guys traveled a full day, and you
Okay, so
figure
it's a
in
half
your
day
current-
left.
Yes. So, you guys pack up your gear?
Yep.
Start following the
Yep.
track off.
Yep.
Nothing too out of the ordinary along with this journey. A couple of times there is some wildlife that you guys spook, and you have to kind of like drive off. There's nothing too out of the ordinary as you guys are approaching, but you do start to see like occasional patches of grass that seem to come up to what look almost like old infrastructure. You guys pass a ruined out bridge and an arc. It seems like little spots here and there of just extremely old infrastructure that's been long reclaimed by nature. And at one point, you guys do come to what seems to be it looks sort of like it's sort of built into the side of like a cliff face. And there's a large opening going into what looks like it's almost like a triangular opening going into the cliff face that almost looks like it's an arched doorway sort of deal that kind of seems to descend down into this cliff face. There's some stone architecture around and some decomposed statues on the left and right of the entrance. If you look at the one on the left, it seems to have used to have been some sort of humanoid form. You can just barely make out long pointed ears on the statue, and it seems to be currently holding up a basket on one side, on one hand, and is like reaching out with the other arm, but the arm is shorn off, so you can't see what is holding the other arm. The other one seems to be a lot more decomposed or broken down, but the other one seems to be the statue of what almost seems to be like a large four-legged some sort of creature, but the upper torso of it seems to be broken and eroded away, and it doesn't look totally normal like a creature anyone would really know.
Zoltan's seen better, but he's seen worse. Solid 7 out of 10.
Okay, I'm just gonna continue forward.
Okay. You guys wander your way into this arched entryway. And uno momento, por favor. If you are not on roll 20, please pop on.
Most of us
We're
are
all
on.
here.
I think my roll 20 is fucking up. I need to restart one really quick. 1 second.
Hold, please.
Please hold. Your D&D session is currently experiencing major fuck-ups. Please hold.
So, did John die? I hope not.
No, he's still on the call with his customer.
Did he tell the customer to go fuck themselves?
He probably should have by this point, but
I feel like that's reserved for
he's
hour
in that
5.
same position where he needs this job.
yeah.
Dang.
Ignore the changes to the map that I'm doing last minute.
I don't even see the map.
changes. I
Yeah,
can
we
see these pythons.
Oh, hey, it really fucked up. No, I didn't change the map at all. I've been prepared all day.
Woo! Even better.
I do like that. I have been prepared the entire day.
Okay.
Now I just see a black screen. Oh, there we go.
Zoom
Hold
out.
on.
Zoom in.
You guys
Oh,
all
I
see
was
your
zoomed in.
figures on the bottom left or middle left?
Oh wow. Okay.
There we are.
I take it you guys see you guys.
Yes.
Took me a little bit.
Just have to scroll to see it.
So, you guys get up to this doorway. It is a large... Now, the ruins have kind of subsided a bit. The moss and the mold have kind of ended. But there's still plenty of, like, mushrooms and fungus growing, and it's still pretty decrepit and old. But you are kind of starting to see some signs of human, or at least, recent activity. You do see a discarded torch here or there, or you do see some basic equipment. I'm assuming someone lights up a torch because you're starting to get into pure darkness.
It's
I'm
gonna.
going to cast light on the rock.
Guilty?
That's
Alrighty.
going to be my-
Zoltan would still like to pick up the torches just in case.
They're spent.
Okay, never mind then.
I'm gonna pull out a torch myself.
Okay,
I'm going
light
to
up your
continuously cast light on different pebbles as we go. So that way we leave a trail of light.
torch. Is light concentration?
I don't think so.
I
Let me
think we
look.
discussed this before, and I think the consensus was no.
I also
No.
thought that was the bear asking it.
Okay.
No, it lasts for 1 hour though.
Oh, okay, gotcha. There had to be some sort of limit, or else you could just like fucking neon glow the planet.
Well, honestly, they take 1 action to cast, so I can sit there and do an entire bag and just drop them as we go.
Now I'm just picturing Phelan sprinting down like a row and just lighting everything fucking up on light.
You get a light! You
just
get a
get-
light!
She's just skipping down the
Honestly-
hall, pulling out some rocks from her bag, just scattering it across the pavement as she goes.
Technically
I can
speaking,
do
you
that
could
to
light up- technically speaking,
statues.
you could light up like 3,600 things or something like that. No, 600.
Yeah, I can do a whole lot, and I'll cast on statues and other things as we pass them. Just because why the hell not?
I was probably also going to ask if there's like braziers or something to light as we are going along or whatever.
Braziers? Because I don't think we're going to be lighting up bras.
No, we're not.
I always fuck up that word
Braziers.
too because I always read it and I don't hear it out loud.
Braziers.
Oh, that's cool. Anyway, there aren't any statues along the way, and there seems to be some remains of like small spots for lanterns or lights on the sides, but they're long since emptied. There's nothing in them to light.
Mm-hmm.
So you basically just have to work off of whatever light you guys have on hand.
Okay.
You guys do get to the end of the path that you're currently on, though, and there is a large wall currently in front of a large door in front of you guys that is inscribed with. Does anyone read Abyssal?
Grognar used to.
Sneed might?
Snurp?
No, unfortunately, now.
Check
Wait, Patty,
Sneed,
got
Patty.
one thing. Got one thing for you. Hold on 1 second.
Check and see if no one else is. Common, Draconic, Goblin, and Infernal. The wrong version of
I guess
that
either,
language.
I guess either the charlatan or maybe Grognar or maybe.
Yeah, Grognar was the one who knew Abyssal.
Bring him
Why
back.
Grognar knew Abyssal is beyond me.
Hey, he lived under the ground, okay? He learned some stuff.
I can see Drow, maybe some other deep languages, but the Abyssal.
It was a deep language, and I just said, fuck it, he gets that one.
I guess
It-
that works.
It came up once, so...
That's
It
true.
did.
It came up twice now.
Yep,
Also, be careful, Cheesemore. Look at the time.
I know. I'm watching it. I got like 3 minutes before I have to duck out for a bit.
I'll miss you, Cheesemore.
I'll come back. I just don't know how long it's going to take.
We'll
Okay.
reload.
So, I can roughly read it.
Huh?
And
So-
it perplexes me as well.
What am I giving here?
I put the link to Zoltan's
Oh, your character sheet,
sheet.
right,
Yeah,
right.
because I got to duck out here.
Okay.
Hmm.
Hey, none of that.
Well, too late. You already agreed to it. But I'll be back
Okay,
after my
Xanar,
call,
when you're
guys.
reading this wall,
Bye.
the first thing you read is kind of hard to pick up. It's something along the lines of, like, welcome to this enclave. And then there's some other bits you can't really quite pick up. And then there's another part that says, the key is found within your head. Use the key to paint me red. Be aware of what you spurn. For what you give shall be returned.
You're gonna want to paste that into somewhere.
Uh-huh.
Repeat it one more time.
I'm going to paste it.
Oh, okay.
And specifically, this text is also found along the four, like, it seems like four, like, medium-sized pots that are currently lining the chamber. D&D chat, D&D chat, D&D chat. Where is D&D chat? There it is.
Within your head, use the key. Burn, you shoot.
It's blood.
Yeah, you gotta
Well,
crack
I
open
wasn't.
some-
I was reading it. I wasn't sharing it yet.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, god damn it.
So-
I love riddles.
Okay, well, I guess I do share it, and that's what I was thinking as well. And I'm gonna look around. I'm gonna look at the door. Look at the jars. Are those jars?
They're like largish pots, like medium-sized pots, maybe about like a foot in diameter.
Yeah, I'm
Anything
looking
in
for
them.
anything red stained in particular.
Make an investigation check.
Hi. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. Investigation. That is 18.
It's good because it's not initiative.
Yeah.
I'm still
If
not
it was
happy
initiative,
though.
I'd be boned.
Looking over these pots, you don't see any on them, but you do see some splattered on the floor around them. And from looking at it, there's a couple drops here and there that actually don't seem the most dried out.
Hmm.
Keys found in your head. You to paint me red.
I'm just trying to reach my hand in my own head. Ow! Ow!
I'm going to
Ow.
try cutting my hand and bleeding on it.
Okay.
Or
Which one are you
putting
bleeding
it-
on?
I'm gonna put a couple of drops in each.
Okay. In each of the 4?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not cutting myself deeply, just enough to bleed a few drops here and there.
As you drop a couple of drops of blood into each of them, after a few seconds, the blood just sort of kind of seems like you get someone like on the rim and such, but the blood seems to kind of glow a slight hue and then roll into the bottom of the pot and kind of sit there for a second. And after a few seconds, the door rumbles and then starts to lift. If you'll give me a second.
That was easy.
I'm just curious, would Phelan take any damage for that or what?
10 points of slicing.
Bled her hand a little bit. I don't think that's going to be enough to do damage.
Okay, I was just curious.
It'll sting. It shouldn't hurt.
Right. Okay, one moment, please.
Yeah, she's been through worse.
That is true.
The very
Remember
first
day one?
session.
Yeah.
Where is
Got my
I don't
ass
think
kicked.
we know that in character. We just know that as players.
We saw her like super dead at one point, I think.
Oh,
Yep.
oh, yeah, that's true. We did see her in the cage. So are we proceeding on in?
Yes. I am anyway.
Okay. As you guys go into the room,
Oh no, the dragon's coming back.
no, I want to take this.
Yeah, I'm gonna be right on over. Yeah.
Okay. As you guys get into the room, the pots behind you.
We can't control either of those tokens.
Oh, here.
I can do Zoltan.
Oh yeah. Someone needs to control Sneed. Then, would anybody up for that?
I can control him.
Okay.
Which one is Sneed? I'm assuming
That's neat.
that's Sneed. Okay.
Sorry.
Why are you guys so far forward?
I'm actually going to move you back just a little bit because of timing here.
Aw, damn you, Hadley.
I know.
I've been railroaded.
I'm not railroading you. I'm just stopping you from going yeet into the back of the room before something happens.
I want to eat the yeet.
As you guys get into the room, all of a sudden from below you, you see those droplets of blood seem to come streaming past you in the floor. And maybe about 30, 40 feet in front of you, they start to pool, and more of it seems to kind of grow from itself. And in front of you, 30 or 40 feet in front of you, the blood starts to rise in these columns. And after a few seconds of them just sort of starting to congeal and conglomerate in these piles, they start to take shape. And in front of Peanut... Shut it!
Should have had RTX voice on.
Oh, be aware of what you spurn, for what you give shall be returned.
In front of you, the form of Phelan appears 4 times.
That's a lot of failing.
And
Could be worse.
I'd like you all to roll initiative, please.
Oh no, my worst roll.
Initiative, my only weakness.
Fucking hell! What the fucking shit is this fuck ass?
That's inappropriate language, Avalon.
Ooh. Well, maybe someone else should play Zoltan. I already rolled a nat 1 for him.
Yeah.
All right, 20 to 25.
I got a 20. Just me? Just me?
15 to 20.
I got a 15.
Did you,
10 to 15.
10 for Snurp.
did we roll for Sneed?
Who's controlling Sneed, by the way?
I am. I forgot to roll for Sneed. I
Okay.
apologize.
Okay.
I don't have his character sheet.
You have your
So-
character sheet open, yeah?
Yeah, I have mine open.
So
yeah,
in
yeah.
the top right hand corner, click campaign, and then you should be able to open up Sneed's character sheet.
Or it's in D&D chat.
For that.
Oh.
Okay, so 18 for Sneed. Sorry. That was
Okay.
my fault.
What did you get, Phelan?
Mine was a 15.
Glad I'm not the one that bled into that.
I'm
Might-
glad it wasn't some of the other people either.
Sorry, 10 to 15 did we do yet? Yes. Snurp had 10, right?
Yes.
5 to 10.
I got 9.
I
I can't get
Could've been
above a
worse.
10, motherfucker.
Well, you're not last, at least.
And then who else is missing?
Zoltan for a 4.
Oh man, Zoltan.
I rolled a 1.
So Wobble, you're up. These random forms of Phelan have just appeared basically in shimmering blood red in front of you.
Well, if I had a
And they're
fireball.
all kind of in like a ready stance.
Are they making angry faces?
The faces actually just like they're in an abject horror. Like they're just like wide open mouths, the eyes are just weeping holes of blood.
Probably
That's
not
horrifying.
friendly. I probably won't be able to do sleep good. I'm gonna use Ray of wait a second. I'm gonna that's 1, 2, 3. So wait. 5, 10. Oh, god damn you! You've made me mess up. Where's my measuring tool? There we go. And, I could go like 5, 15, 20. I'm gonna. Okay. 5, 10, 20, 25, 30.
Oh, I think I know what he's doing.
I'm gonna turn. And I'm going to cast Burning Hands level 2.
Okay.
Oh man, he's actually doing it.
Now, what's the range on
Without someone to kill. That
What's the
isn't
range on
friendly.
that?
It is a saving dex of 13.
What's the range on that?
That is a 15 range in a cone.
10, 15. So you can catch 2 of them in that.
I'm so proud of you, Azure.
I'm using my brain.
And it's a what save?
13 dex.
The one in front of you succeeds. The one behind her does not.
Okay. So they take half as much damage as they normally would on a save. Let me do my rolls for damage now. That is 4d6 of fire damage.
Pretty good.
Advanced dice roller d6 1 2 3 4 roll.
Okay.
Oh, that's not that good. I got very middle of the road.
I mean,
do
at least you
13
didn't
damage.
roll like all ones.
So what'd you get?
13.
Okay, so the one in front's going to take half of that down to 6. So that's... Okay. Whoa, I just gave her like an extra 100 health. That's not bad.
Oh, no.
You just created a boss.
Please don't.
So you just scorch, and chunks and flecks of blood just get flung off of these creatures as they just stare you down, and you hear this horrible, like, wailing, moaning noise with gurgle behind it. Just as these things stare you down.
Do they sound like Phelan? In the
No.
slightest?
No, not even slightly.
Oh. Oh.
Anything else, Womble?
Well, that was my action. Do I have bonus action-y things? Let me think.
Sneed's on deck.
I never equipped a second dagger, so I can't use two-handing attacks. Damn. Can I equip a dagger this turn?
Yeah, I'd say if you have the dagger at your waist, you could pull that into your offhand as a free action.
Okay, cool. Now I have 2 daggers in my hands, and I can finally be a good character. Continues.
So you done? Or are you going to stab?
Equipping it is my bonus action.
And
Yeah.
Burning Hands was his action.
Yep, I know. Okay, that's Womble. Sneed. Phelan, you're on deck.
Okay, so Sneed has
What was his favorite
Lung-
prey, by the way?
Favorite enemy?
Yeah.
I have no idea.
It's probably not blood monsters.
Favorite enemy is undead. Not blood monsters. I'm gonna try to hit with his longbow.
Okay. Which
I'll go
one?
the one in front of Azure.
Are you gonna do his famous catchphrase?
What's his famous catchphrase?
Hasta la vista.
No, that's not gonna work.
Oh.
So 17?
To hit?
To
Does not hit.
17 does not hit?
Nope.
Oh, damn. Okay, shit.
As the arrow goes flying through, you recognize a very familiar move as the Phelan, basically the blood Phelan, whips up this amorphous blob of a shield made of also blood and just blocks it out of the air.
Why did we get to
That's right, my
the
AC
highest armor class to do this?
Yeah, that's right. My AC's kind of high. Forgot about that.
It would have been
Okay.
painful doing me because I would take half damage from everything if they were raging.
And they would all be raging.
Although the spellcasters in the group would have an easier time of it.
Yeah.
Okay, that's gonna be it for Sneed. There's
Alright,
not
Phelan,
really
you're up.
anything additional. They're made of liquid, right?
Yes and no. It seems that when that arrow impacted that shield, for the instant that it impacted, there's something more to it than just the blood. You can't really identify what's going on. It looks like they're made of blood, but there's something going on behind it, probably magical in nature, that's not making it behave like blood.
The reason I ask is because blood is made up of water,
Mm-hmm.
as well as other things. I was thinking maybe destroy water might work.
You can always try.
Figured it wouldn't hurt. I can expend a level 2 to see if it'll do 20 gallons. So I'll need to move up 10. Oh, that's
Destroy
wrong. But
water is a real spell.
it's create or destroy water.
Oh.
Destroy water. You destroy up to 10 gallons of water in an open container within range, or a 30-foot cube of fog. And at higher levels, since it's a level 1 spell, at higher levels you get an additional 10 gallons. So I'm going to try casting it at the same one at level 2.
Okay. You reach your hands up and you start chanting the words, and as you raise your hands up to fling the water down and try to destroy it, you can't get a hold. There doesn't seem to be any sort of effect on these creatures.
Well, shit.
It was worth a shot. And
It was.
if it had worked, then
It
pretty
was.
much easy pickings, right?
Yeah.
Yep. They're not. They're blood monsters. I'm assuming they're not undead. Okay,
Okay, Phelan, you're done?
that is it for me.
Okay. Womble Domble,
Okay.
the one next to you, is going to just take a whack at you with its mace. Does a 15 hit you?
A 15? A 15 super does hit me, Mr. DM.
Sorry, Asher.
Sorry, Morningstar, not mace. 9 points of bludgeoning damage.
Well, it's still
Too
okay. I
bad.
got lots of health. You know? About 2 more shots like that and I'm unconscious.
And then it's going to cast Spiritual Weapon.
Okay, that's not too bad.
Shit, I need a Spiritual Weapon. One moment.
Crudely drawn spiritual weapon.
I gotta
I've
say,
noticed that when I do shitty doodles, though... Oh, you know what I'm going to use? I'm just going to fucking give her an AK.
What?
Spiritual AK-47.
I cast bullet.
Yeah.
Wait, can that be a thing for me to cast later?
No. I mean, you can use that as your spiritual weapon if you want. It's still just a melee weapon.
Butt stock to the head.
And it's going to take another whack at you, Azure.
Oh.
That's a not hit. I'm just gonna say that fucking completely misses. But like,
How much? How much?
it totally misses. It got like a fucking
You don't know if it hit or not.
6 to hit.
That does not hit.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, every time I watch Critical Role, whenever someone's using spiritual weapon, that bitch always misses.
Yeah, it's a spell attack modifier. It can be bad. So that's that one's turn. This one here is going to take a few steps up and is going to cast. Let's do Zone of Truth.
Zone of Truth. Oh no.
Is
I'm
going
okay
to
with
cast
that.
Oh no!
a
I need
second
those.
level guiding bolt at Phelan. And natural 1. All right, never mind that one.
Wait, I rolled a nat 1.
Yeah, I did.
Sweet.
This one's going to sprint up, what is it, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Sprint up to here. It's going to look over at Xanar, and it's going to reach out, and blood flecks are going to start to reach up from the ground around you, Xanar. I'd like you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom? Oh no. Okay. Oh no, it's a 9.
All right.
Wisdom, not intelligence.
Xanar is currently held as these blood flecks come up from the ground, and they just latch onto him and pull him to the ground, and he cannot move. You are currently under the effect of hold person.
Okay.
At the end of your turn, they make another wisdom saving throw to try to defeat that effect. This one's going to also advance 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Well, let's just stay right there. And it is going to cast. This one's also going to try a guiding bolt and hopefully not just suck dildo at Snurp.
Snurp!
What did you guys do to my luck today? I got another natural 1.
You forgot your player kill dice?
I guess fucking so.
Oh yeah.
So that one just completely dildos it. Snurp, you are up. Zagnar, you're on deck.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, Snurp gonna scooch over here. 5, 10, 20. Snurp's gonna hold off on not gonna do hexes, so I'm gonna throw Eldritch Blast at that one,
Okay.
Which should be done at advantage because pack tactics.
Okay. Yep.
And I'm just curious, pure curiosity, I think Brian or Adley would know, since the spiritual weapons there, that's not going to cause any...
They don't exist. They can't be hit.
Okay,
They can't get in the way.
Gotcha. I didn't
26. 26 to hit.
Excuse me, Phelan, does that... Yeah, that hits. 26 to hit. Jesus.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that
I rolled a
definitely hit.
19 on a +7.
Your roll would have hit.
Yeah. That's 14 force damage.
Okie day. Impacts her in the chest real fucking hard. Spiritual weapons is concentration, right?
I can double check for you. Give me one quick second.
Where does it say?
It is just a bonus action.
Okay, it's not concentration. Okay, but 14 damage, you said?
Yes.
Hard math. Okay, there you go. Impacts this blob, and like a chunk, like what was Phelan's leg, just sort of explodes behind her, and a big just splatter of blood into the wall behind as it just kind of comes back now slowly with a bit more. It took a huge chunk out of her. Anything else, Snurp?
That is it for Snurp.
Kick my ass, guys.
All right, Zagnar. You cannot move.
I'm paralyzed, yeah.
You are basically paralyzed, but you can make a wisdom saving throw to try to get out of it.
Okay. I fucking hate everything. That's a nat 1.
Ooh.
Unfortunately, just get more blood, like tentacles come up and just keep grabbing you and pulling you to the ground. And as frustrated as you get, you cannot break free.
I've seen enough hentai to know where this is going.
Oh, God, that is some dark. Oh no. Zoltan, let's just go on and make it more PG, please.
All right. I can't move Zoltan myself.
I can move where you want.
Like up cat a corner from where Sneed is.
Okay.
Um,
That's kind of against a wall, so I'm gonna say he has to be here.
Okay, that's fine.
Oh, those are walls? I didn't realize
yeah.
that.
Yep, those are walls. Sorry.
He's gonna go. Hey, yo, Xana! You gotta get up out of that. We got work to do here. He's gonna throw inspiration on you. So
All right.
so that means next, specifically for this saving throw, you get a D6 added to it. So you have a better chance of getting out of it next turn.
Okay, it's D6, you say?
Yes. So that's his bonus action.
Okay.
Just don't get another nat one.
What a smug-looking fucking Twi'lek.
And
And is reading the Star Wars D20 book.
Yep. For his action, he's going to cast Dissonant Whispers at level 1 on the one that held him.
What does that do?
You whisper a discordant melody only one creature of your choice within range can hear, racking it with terrible pain. Target must make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
On
What things does Zoltan whisper into Blood Phelan's ear?
You're not the real Phelan. You're not the real Phelan. You're just a mere image of her.
For the real Phelan, please stand up.
I'm failing at his accent right now. The pressure's on, man.
It is a very New York accent, actually.
What does she need to get?
Wisdom save 14.
I'm pretty sure wisdom's like her best stat.
It
yeah,
is.
she succeeded.
They will take half damage, and the other half doesn't. The other stuff doesn't matter.
Okay.
Wait,
3d6.
I'm curious. Can you do the bardic inspiration and a spell cast?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I
I
like
didn't know if
inspiration
that was considered a spell. I knew it was a bonus
Not a
action.
spell.
It's a feat, not a spell.
All right, that is 15 psychic
So,
damage.
7. Okay. I cannot math. I almost just... Okay.
And is hold person a concentration?
No.
It is. And that will
Is
be a
it?
Constitution saving throw. No, yes it is, I believe, isn't it? Yeah, concentration.
Yep.
She definitely succeeds, so you're still stuck.
Okay.
So sorry. That is going to be Zoltan's turn, I take it?
I'll get my revenge.
Yes, it is.
Womble Domble, you're up. Sneed's on deck.
I will shank Phelan.
What?
The not you, Phelan.
I will use my two-handing weaponing attacks to use my dagger to attack with my bonus action. I assume this is a real thing I can do.
So you're going to stab twice?
I'm
You
going to
don't-
stab once.
You don't have additional spells you could use?
No. This is part 1 of my plan.
Okay, so your bonus action is going to be to stab, right?
Yes, and I will stab this Phelan.
Okay, roll damage, roll attack.
Okay. This is
Now, I
gonna
think
be-
with two-handed weapons, if it's a light one, it's... I always
He
forget
would be
how to handle
proficient in daggers because he's a wizard.
Yeah,
weapons. No, it is, but there's specific
Offhand
rules.
has to be light, which daggers are light. Dagger's
Yeah.
like the perfect offhand weapon.
Mhm. So I
They
can't
don't
actually
add
just...
the modifier. Offhand attacks don't
Yes,
add your modifier.
That's it. They don't add the modifier.
Oh. Why did you have so much armor? That's an
Sorry.
11.
So
What's
what do you
preventing me from dying so far?
11.
That just clinks right off of that blood shield.
I mean, you probably have a plus to hit,
no.
but I don't think it was enough to get through her armor.
Honestly, I think like if anybody had put blood into there, it would have been bad one way or another.
Nah,
Yep.
mine would have been the best.
I was hoping you guys would divvy it up, but that's just
Snurp
me.
the glass cannon.
I'm gonna... Jesus. Can I disguise myself as Phelan? Like a shorter Phelan? Maybe
Are you
we'll
going to
make
use
it-
disguise self? I mean, you can do whatever the hell you want, but to different effect.
Okay, I think I'm gonna use... Oh, that's seeming more appealing now. Okay, I'm going to move this direction. No.
That's a wall behind you, by the way, so you have to go around that. Also, she's going to take a whack at you as you run.
Shit. So
Okay,
I just
this-
got whacked. How whacked did I just get?
Dumb question. Does spiritual weapon have an attack of opportunity?
No, it does not.
Okay.
That's an 11 to hit.
11 does not hit.
All right, she swings wildly, and you just duck right underneath it, and you can keep moving.
Okay.
This is
I will
the trap dodging gobbo I know.
Mhm.
Whack.
So I will stand here. Oh no.
Wait.
Oh no, Madly, I don't want to see that.
You got close enough. It's just another. It's not another chamber.
Oh really? I thought
Don't
that was
worry. It
an
just means that you guys all die next turn. It's not a huge deal. The snake swarm will be coming in 3 turns now. It's all right.
Okay.
We've
Not the
upgraded
million
to snake
spiders?
pro- Yeah, we've upgraded to snakes.
I cast Ray of Sickness at level 2
On
on this Phelan.
okay.
I use all. Does this shoot out rays?
No, I think that
No,
was
it doesn't. Okay, I need to roll my attack, and that's a 22.
That hits your Roonies. Okay, how much damage?
3d8 of necrotic.
Rough.
3d. You know, I'm gonna roll all my d8s separately. I have better luck like that. Oh!
Holy shit!
I got the
Wow.
same number, Hadley.
Number of the beast.
Oh!
Number of the beast.
What did you get? 666.
They
Yes.
did.
So that brings you to how much? That's 18.
18 damage, yeah.
All right. That slams into her, really fucking her up.
Holy shit.
Good job, Azure.
Who could have guessed?
That form is specifically starting to kind of bubble, and it seems to be having a little bit of a hard time maintaining shape.
The second I got that second 6-man, I knew it was coming. That's my turn.
All right. Sneed, you're up.
All right. I'm going for the. Yeah, I'm going for the longbow again.
Okay. Against which target?
That one. Actually, no. That one.
Wait, longbow or
Alright.
crossbow?
Longbow. This is Sneed.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I was thinking Phelan for a moment. My bad.
Oh, he rolled an 18, so +6
What?
definitely hits.
Hits or Roonies?
All right, where the hell's my D8? There we go. 9 points of damage.
All right. Good-sized impact. Takes a chunk out. Kind of splatters some blood on the floor. By the way, every time you guys are hitting these things, blood is just going flying behind them. Like, it's a little graphic. It's like you're punching paintballs.
Where are the
Nice.
dynamic blood effects? Where are
We don't have that kind of budget. I need a lot more funding.
I'll just draw over it with my tablet.
they?
All right, Phelan, you're up. Unless Sneed's got anything else he wants to do.
No, that's his only attack.
Okay. Phelan, you're up.
He doesn't have 2 attacks per action.
I
I
don't
think that would be
so, does
level
it?
5.
No, attacks per action is 1.
Okay, just double checking.
Is somebody's laundry machine going off?
Ryan.
Yes.
You have the same laundry machine as me.
how's our
Lindsay's.
laundry?
At least the same brand.
Alright, I'm gonna cast Guiding Bolt. Which one looks the most fucked up?
The one that is currently that Womble just took a huge chunk
That
out
one?
of. Yep.
Okay. Well, this one does 46. So.
Return the favor.
Yeah, why not? So I'll go ahead and attack that same one.
Okay. Go ahead and roll for attack.
I barely got it. I landed right on an 18.
How do you know what the AC is, Phelan? Stop metagaming. Okay. Roll damage.
Wait, what?
He's fucking with you.
Roll damage.
5, 4,
You got it.
13. Okay. Well, 14 plus 6. Or no, just 14. Sorry. Just 14.
That guiding bolt just goes, and what was a bloodied, reforming shape of Phelan now becomes an imprint against the wall over here, and there's just a splatter, a huge blood splatter, just pasted against the wall. And as you kind of see this, you're actually starting to see these aren't the only blood stains in here. There's quite a few around, actually. It looks like this isn't the first time this has been done.
Exactly. I was thinking, where was this wizard?
All right, so that means whoever's next, which would be... Or are you done yet, Phelan, or you have anything else you can do?
That's it.
Okie dokie. So it's going to be their turn. Stay a little bit far away. It's going to use...
I do have an side question, Padley.
Yeah.
I know it's possible to counterspell, like mage spells and whatnot.
Yep.
Can you do that with priest spells?
I don't think priests get counterspell. But counterspell does work on anyone's casting spells. Unless it is like an innate character ability or something like that, that's not really a spell, counterspell works against it.
Okay, but it has to be specifically counterspell. It's not just a...
It is called counterspell. It is a specific spell, and I don't even know if clerics can get it.
No, I don't think they can. I was just curious if it was possible to...
Azure.
And if so, how? Okay, thank you.
Remember that spell name.
Counterspell's really good. It's important.
I think I kind of drilled that into him after the one shot.
Yep.
Oh, I forgot about that.
I wrecked him with it.
It's going to cast...
Like all
it's gonna
three
go for
counter spells, I think.
It's going to go for another guiding bolt. This one's going to go against Snurp with a fucking another one.
Yes!
Cat does this. Meow, 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 meow.
They look like me, but they don't roll like me.
No, they fucking don't. This one is going to try to hit Phelan with a guiding bolt.
Bad
It's
roll.
a 2! For 8! What the fuck? This one is going to try to hold person on Phelan act. No. Snurp. Make a wisdom saving throw.
Snurp! Can't snurp this.
19.
Alright, it has no effect. It comes in and just does nothing at all. That is their turn. Very disappointing on their turn. Snurp, you're up.
Alright.
Xanar, you're on deck.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to pop down a little bit, get a little closer view on this one. Cat a corner for me. I'm going to throw Eldritch Blast on it.
Alright, roll attack.
Is that the one that has me held?
It is. This is not an advantage.
No pack tactics.
That is a 19 to hit still.
Still hits.
With 7 damage.
Okay, that's a plunk. Alright. A small chunk of that one gets taken out. Anything else you want to do, Snurp?
I think that's it.
And they have to roll concentration?
Yeah. Easily succeeds.
Fuck.
Yeah, she's got good con too. Well, she's got okay con, but it's enough to make it. That puts it to your turn. Make your wisdom saving throw. Give you that d6 as well.
Okay, yeah, I was also going to ask about the bardic inspiration. Do I have to roll that at the same time? I have to
You can roll that.
Add it after.
Yep.
roll
So
at
if
it after, so I can do the roll, then decide I want to add it.
Yep.
Okay.
It lasts for like what, 10 minutes?
Double checking.
Or
Actions.
I think it lasts for like an hour or 10 minutes.
Okay.
Anyway, you're
I
gonna
think
have
it's
it for combat.
Wisdom save, right?
10 minutes.
Okay.
10 minutes.
Well, I'm not going to waste it, because that's a roll of a 2.
Damn, why are you rolling bad today, Afro?
Still stuck. I don't know why I took off the Cyndaquil thing, but there you go.
The blood beasts and I are cursed with the low rolls right now.
I'm glad the blood beasts are cursed.
Dude, they rolled at least like
4 ones.
4 rolls sub 2 or 2 or lower.
Did they even get a hit off last turn?
Nope.
Their whole last turn was dildo.
Hey, yo, Sneed! Do some damage this time! I'm gonna throw another inspiration on Sneed.
Okay. Phelan, take note.
2 inspirations.
Yep. I'm noting this down myself. He's gonna back up about there. Let me just double check the range on it.
Go lay down.
Okay.
Otto, quit being a pest and go lay down.
Okay, that time it really sounded like
Don't
you were
go
trying to
bother
grab me.
John.
All right. Padley, can you move me or Zoltan right here? And he's gonna take out his light crossbow. He's gonna try and shoot this one over here.
Alright, roll for attack.
It's +4. I'm gonna roll this manually.
It's a little obstructed, so I'm gonna give him half cover.
Okay, that is a 6.
Nope. Just sort of a crossbow bullet goes flying off into the dark.
Didn't want to hit any of us.
By
It's
the way, there
because
is
you
a
used the
large.
crossbow.
This room is heavily illuminated by a large lantern in the middle. Just as a reference. Anyway, that is Zoltan's turn, right?
Yep.
Womble, you're up. Sneeze on deck.
Okay. So I'm gonna
Womble save me.
2,
Womble save me.
3, 4. And I'm gonna target Xanar with a sleep so he doesn't feel as bad.
What?
Well,
Okay.
you're gonna be feeling
There's-
really bad while this is happening. I'm thinking, hey, if he's asleep, it's like anesthesia.
You know how much
Anesthetic.
health I have, yeah?
He can
I think
try
I
it
can
if he
make
wants
it.
to.
I think I can make it. Wait a second. The way sleep works is it targets people with the lowest health first.
Yeah.
I'm just
What's the area of effect?
20.
And what's the range on it? Well, actually, you can't
90.
see the spot. You would probably end up having to pick up others if you wanted to use this on Xanar.
Yeah. I will cast. Oh, let's go for the old classic, guys. Infestation.
On?
Not my balls, I hope.
Phelan doesn't have nuts.
This one. This Phelan. 13
Alright.
Constitution save.
Bye.
Wait, how much?
Fuck
How
this die.
5?
Yeah.
Easy game.
No shit.
How many times have you rolled over a 10 today?
Like twice. This has been asshole. I don't know what's going on.
Hey man, how do you think I feel right now?
I'm trying to keep this shit balanced, but if I try to make shit harder after this, I'm gonna fucking overswing.
Yep.
Okay. It takes 1d6 of poison and then moves a random direction based on a d4 roll.
Alright.
They take 3 damage and they move in the direction of. Oh, wait, also.
D4, you said?
Oh, yeah, but give me a second. And if the roll is blocked, it's. Okay. So, wait a second. Okay, never mind again, but now a d4. Which direction are. Oh! Nat 4.
So I'm guessing that's left.
That's west, yes.
Okay.
Oh, it's affected by not destroy water, but it is affected by buggos.
These bugs just happen to be mosquitoes.
Oh, that makes sense.
Anything else?
No, I'm not
All
very
right.
fast, so I couldn't go stab people like I want.
You do still have a bonus action, and you could move up and stab it if you really wanted to.
No, I already used some movement to go where I am.
Okay. Sneed up
All right, gonna go in for the longbow
against.
on that one.
Okay.
And I'm gonna use the bardic inspiration because I only
Oh.
rolled an 11. Hold on,
Okay.
let me get to the actual right character sheet. Yeah, because that gives me a 17. So +3, yeah, that definitely hits. That makes it
Alright.
a 20. And then 1d8 plus 2 is 7.
All right, 7 points of damage. Block taken out of that one. The first one that is taken. Now we're going to Phelan, unless Sneed's got anything else.
Nope, that's it for Sneed. And for me, I'm going to hit this bitch with a guiding bolt
Okay.
because she is way too close to my face.
Ranged spells at close range, isn't that an issue?
I thought
Why
that was
would that be an issue?
disadvantage. I don't know.
I think it is.
Is it?
Yeah, I think so. Ranged attack rolls get disadvantage in melee. That includes. Oh. Second.
He's reading again.
So if it's a ranged spell attack, I think it would. But if it was like a roll to save, it would be fine.
Also, if it was like a spell attack that
Yeah.
required melee range, I think
Ranged
that would
spell
be-
attack done in melee. While you are engaged in melee, you take disadvantage on.
Okay, then I will change up what I was going to do. I'm gonna smack the bitch with a Morning Star.
Okay, go for it. Morningstar on Morningstar action.
19.
That
Which
hits.
hits. And then D8. So 8 points of damage. And I have a bonus action that I can actually use for once. I'm going to cast Spiritual Weapon.
Okie doke. What do you want your spiritual weapon to be?
Morning Star. I mean, it really doesn't matter.
Let's see if I can find a good one. Ah, hey, that's a really good looking one.
Hey.
but it-
Where do you want it to be?
Nice. Huh?
Where do you want it to be?
Oh, just right here is fine.
Okey-doke.
Any word currently, yeah, that's good enough. So I'm gonna hit it, or try
Alright.
to hit.
Roll for whack.
Holy shit! Nat 20.
Okay, roll damage, double the dice.
Because
Whack.
fuck you. That's why.
Do it here, John.
Wait. Plus my spellcasting modifier.
Yes,
even know
but
what
you
that is.
roll all the damage, double that
Right.
dice number, then add the number.
So 14 plus 4, so 18 points of damage.
Right. That one is also having an extremely hard time. Oops, sorry.
You thunk.
That one is also having an extremely hard time maintaining its form.
I'm kicking my own ass here.
Alright, Phelan's done. This one is a little desperate and scared. Not scared, it doesn't know what it's doing. It's just going. It's just gonna reach out and take a whack at you. Phelan.
Mm-hmm.
I rolled a 4.
Oh
It's
my.
getting better every time.
I think I'm okay with that.
It's getting better every time.
It's gonna spawn its own mace, which looks like a magic wand, and that's gonna take a whack at you. Where
Is
is
this
that?
the one that hits?
Better not be.
Mirror
That's
match.
force damage.
That one hurts more.
That's 25 to hit. There we go.
Wow.
But it's okay, I rolled a 1 on damage. So
Sweet.
5 points of bludgeoning.
Okay.
Or I guess technically it's not bludgeoning, is it?
It's force.
Force, yeah. And then this one here is going to last second level slot. What do I want to do with it? Guiding bolt. See if it can actually fucking hit somebody. It's going to use guiding bolt against Lil Snurp.
Snap again.
Rolled a 4. Jesus fuck.
You know,
This
I
one-
considered breaking out my new spell for this, but I don't think I'm gonna.
They're rolling like dick. Everything's rolling like dick.
Are you unhappy, Manly?
No, I am very unhappy. This one's gonna go for Sneed. Guiding Bolt again. It rolled an 18.
Badly, you put a lot of thought into this fight, didn't you?
Does an 18 hit?
Well, it could have been any one of us that put blood in there. And
Yep.
it could have been
All
any
of us.
combination of us.
Yep.
But it was just one person.
Which I think worked out better because we could have had a lot more spells being thrown at our faces.
Does 18 hit Sneed?
Probably, yes.
There are a lot of spells here. They're just all missing.
That's a 17 damage against Sneed,
Ooh.
and he is lit up.
Yeah, that hurt.
Typical.
I
Sneed
cannot
almost
edit
died.
his character sheet, so
What's his
okay.
maximum health?
36.
36. Okay, I'll keep track of it then.
Thank
He
you.
has more health than me.
All right, he has 19 health left. That is
He doesn't
Their
have any
turn.
reaction he can do, can he?
not by getting whacked, I don't think.
Okay.
Wait, Zoltan does. You don't. Never mind. I'd take a bardic inspiration. I'm not going to burn another one right now.
All right. We are now down to Snurp. Xagnar is on deck for his save.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Snurp, gonna take another boom boom.
Sorry, not a boom boom, a pew pew.
All right.
That is a 25 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
It's gonna
With
succeed on its
12 damage.
Damn, nice. Okay, that one is starting to struggle. 12 damage, so it needs to get a... Oh, it's half or... Okay, so it still needs to be to 10. is
10,
what it needs
yeah.
to be. My brain don't work. Exactly got a 10.
Then it still maintains it.
Yep.
Damn
Hey, you still have inspiration.
it!
And speaking of inspiration, go ahead and make that use of it. Roll your saving throw.
Okay, let's do the regular
the one?
first.
Is this the
Oh, come on! It's a 4! I'm not.
Oh, wait.
It's 5 total. I'm not using the.
Wait, Afflong, you might get it if you roll nat 6.
No, I'm not doing it.
Play the odds, Afflong.
All right, Zoltan's up.
All right, I'm gonna step towards Sneed. Yo, Sneed, you look like you got lit up by a holiday tree. I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on him.
Okay.
Hey, yo, see.
Hey, yo, Sneed.
Yo, Sneed.
How much does he heal?
5 plus 4, 9.
9.
So 28.
You
He's
hear
at
back.
28 now.
Thanks.
You're welcome. I'm gonna step back where I was.
Okay. Anything else?
That is it.
All right. We're going up to Womble. Sneed's on deck.
How are they looking, Paddly?
The one that's next to Phelan is like literally just like blobs at this point. It's having an extremely hard time maintaining form. The one south of it is also struggling a bit, but the one in the very far south looks completely intact.
Okay. 5, 10, 15. Turn. Stab.
Okay, make your attack roll without that modifier, because your bonus action stabbing, right?
For now, yes.
Okay.
5. I stab again.
Now-
3.
Now, if you're stabbing again, you're using your action, so you can use your attack
Yep.
modifier on the second one.
Yep, I still don't get it.
Okie dokie. Womble just fucking diving in with 2 daggers, just completely missing.
Ah.
He's a distraction. That's good enough.
All right, Womble's done. Sneed, you're up.
All right, using the longbow again.
Okay, which one?
The same one he's been attacking.
Okay, fresh one. Okay.
He misses.
Okay.
Yeah, he got a 15.
Phelan, then you're up unless Sneed's got anything else.
Nope. I'm gonna whack at it with my Morningstar again.
Whack.
I fucking miss. Are you serious? I rolled a 3.
Oh, I
Damn it, Hadley! I blame you.
It's infectious.
All right, so spiritual weapon
Yep.
does significantly better. It gets my bonus, right?
Spell attack modifier.
Oh, spell. That's for the damage. This is a melee spell attack, so I would use my
Spell attack modifier. It's in spells.
Hold on, let me.
It's in
There
the
we
top middle of spells.
Got it. I had to pull it up.
Oh.
So that rolled. That's an 18. So that hits.
Yep. Roll damage. Yeah, I mean,
So fuck you and die. 6 plus 4, so 10 damage.
it splats and just coats Womble in an absolute ocean of blood.
This is nothing unusual for him.
Womble, you just get completely fucking doused. It's like the ice bucket challenge, but not as pretty.
Does this count as being greased?
No, because it's sticky. It's not really grease.
Okay.
Anything else, Phelan? No,
That is it. That was my bonus action.
It'd
Okay.
definitely be slippery.
They now only have first level spells, and they are just going to moan and come at you, bros. Actually, no, they're going to sling more guiding bolts. One's going to go at Sneed with advantage. Does a 21 hit?
Yep.
It's going to hit Sneed for 17 points of radiant damage.
Fuck,
Sneed is
I'm
a
glad you
little hurt.
healed him.
Yeah, definitely. The other one is going to step up and just take a well, actually, no, it's gonna just fucking swing a little guiding bolt at you, Phelan. 19 to hit, which does hit you.
Fucking bitch.
For 8 points of radiant damage.
Okay.
And you are lit up like a tree now.
Because I'm shiny.
I made sure to say holiday tree.
This is one of the saddest fights ever.
It's a pretty sad fight.
Like, for three different reasons.
Missed.
I can't fucking get up.
Exactly. Avalon hasn't done a single thing this fight because
I'm
of this.
trying, Justin. I'm trying.
I know. I know.
I have two characters
It
trying.
wasn't my intention for that whole person to be that fucking effective, but it worked. It's the only thing that's worked for these assholes.
Whole person was super effective.
Snart, you're up. Zagnar, you're on deck.
All right, another pew pew.
At same one.
Same one. What the? Yeah, that's this bitch.
Yep. Wow, Phelan, you're being called a bitch right now.
That is an
Oh.
That's okay.
18.
I
That just
deserve it.
hits. Roll damage.
What? You got to get some self-confidence in there.
12.
Oh no. After this, I definitely deserve it.
12 more force.
All right. Eldritch Blast goes flying out, and this thing just turns into another blood splatter. And Xanar, the tendrils that have been holding you down just dissolve and turn into just normal blood and splatter on the ground around you.
Okay.
Alright.
Free. Free.
Dark One's Blessing. Reduce a hostile creature to 0 HP. You gain 9 temporary HP.
Yep.
Alright. Snurp sucks in some blood through his nose or something like that. I don't know.
I was just gonna say some of the blood just fucking magnetizes and comes flying towards Snurp.
Alright. Now I'm going to step back.
Gross but cool.
Not there. About that.
All right. Xanar, your first ever turn in combat.
Alright, and now that I'm free, I am fucking furious. Even though there's only one left, I'm absolutely going to rage.
Okay, bonus action to rage.
I'm gonna move down one by just doing a leap at it. I'm gonna reckless attack this.
Okay.
With inspiration. if
I
you
might,
need it.
I might. I don't need it. Okay, so that is plus 6. That is 23 to hit.
Yeah. Roll damage.
Okay, it is 2d6, I do believe.
For Maul, yep.
Yes.
Plus your strength.
Okay, yeah, okay,
Great.
okay. We're looking pretty good here. Okay, so well, 14 damage, unless I'm supposed to be dealing more rage damage now.
I think it's still +2, so 14
Yeah, it is
okay.
still +2.
Okay, big old whop taken out of it. That brings it down to 20. Okay.
Cheese has returned.
Welcome
Welcome back, we're still alive.
That didn't take
Well,
that
that's
long.
good.
All right, Cheese, I got some information for you.
Okay, I'm ready.
I've used 2 of your inspirations.
Okay.
I've used 2 of your first level spells.
Mark those off quick. Okay.
And I've used 1 of your crossbow bolts.
No! The crossbow bolt!
I'm
And
pretty sure you
more-
can collect it by the end.
And less importantly, you guys have been fighting blood versions of Phelan.
They can't land a hit.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't even see crossbow bolts in my inventory.
Oh.
I see a crossbow, but I don't see bolts.
No.
Hmm.
And let him out.
You should probably add bolts to your inventory and knock a couple out.
Is it in your equipment?
Yeah,
Are you
I
sure?
don't
Yeah.
see it there.
Huh.
Alright,
That's
how
what
much
you get in
do-
your starting equipment, unless you just bought a crossbow without ever getting bolts.
No, the option was I could have a crossbow instead of any light weapon, so
Yeah,
If
you
it let
probably.
If it let you take a crossbow but it didn't give you bolts, that's stupid. Take some
yes. That's what it did.
bolts. Yeah.
So take 19 bolts, I assume.
Yeah. Take some bolts. I wanna buy this gun. You need ammo? Nah. Who
Also stupid, it won't let me add 19. It demands I add 20 and then remove it later.
Yeah, I think it's your turn, Zoltan.
Oh boy!
Oh,
What just happened? What happened to Zoltan?
All right, Zoltan hasn't been hit yet, but Sneed's been lit up like a Christmas tree with a guiding bolt, and he got
Yeah.
crushed for 17 damage last turn.
Yeah, he's been fucked up. He
You've
needs
already healed him
healing.
once, by the way. That was one of your spell slots.
He's
Okay.
at 11 health right now.
Okay, he's okay then, I guess. I guess he's fine. I guess Zoltan's gonna walk up a little here so he's got a clear line of sight. Oh, nope, I didn't want to do that. I was looking for that. Nope, that's still... What? I changed it. That's what I wanted. Yep, shoot him with the crossbow. Or am I not allowed to?
No, you're allowed to. I was just checking something. Sorry, go ahead. Roll the attack.
Okay. 16.
Does not hit.
Oh, damn.
That bolt
Also, can you...
flying into the distance.
It's Phelan. She has a high armor class.
I was gonna say, could you also erase my little lines that I accidentally made?
Doodle rattle.
I thought I was on the distance thing. There we go.
All right. Anything else, Zoltan?
Zoltan's gonna hang around because he feels like he missed something important.
Womble Domble, you're up.
Okay.
Sneed's on deck.
1, 2.
Is he able to walk over that light by away?
It's a hanging thing. So yes,
Okay.
10,
Just curious.
15,
the map's a little.
25. I take 2 stabs.
All right. So
Bam,
roll your
first
first
stab.
one. Yep.
Misses. Second stab. Oh. And I add my
2 hit.
plus 19.
That hits. Roll damage.
Wow.
Is he gonna get a dagger kill? He might get a dagger kill.
I mean, this one's still pretty intact.
5 damage.
All right. You
Even after
stab
the 14 I did? Okay.
You stab. Yeah. I mean, this one's been. Give me a second. I gotta rejoin because I misclicked.
Oh.
And of course, it's gonna make me wait 15 seconds because why not?
Okay, I've been drinking and I have to pee, so once this combat's over, I need to run to the restroom.
That's okay. Zoltan will get caught up while you go into the bathroom.
Okay, there we go. Can I fucking do my thing now? Okay, you did how much damage again, Bobble?
All of it.
Give me a number.
5.
Okay. Wobble just reaches out and just And one stab just goes completely wide, but the other one takes a big lump out of the ankle of it, and blood just splatters in the background. Sneed is up.
Sneed is going to. Well, I'm assuming I should be able to hit him with a crossbow, hopefully.
Longbow? Yes. You can go for it.
18 plus 6.
Hits.
So. That's a d6. That's not a d8. Where is it? Here we go. 7 damage.
Alright. Another crossbow hit. This one is starting to kind of lose its form a little bit. It is struggling to stay in one piece. Phelan, you're up.
Alright, I'm going to. Before I take my actual action, let me get to the spiritual weapon. I'm going to move the spiritual weapon to here
Okay.
and attack.
Alright.
So 22 should hit, right?
Oh, yeah. Roll the mod.
Not at all. And 12 points of damage.
Alright. Xanar, as you're like winding up for another hit on this thing, this mace just comes flying from between your legs and just uppercuts this Phelan form and just splatters it into a big pool that just dissipates in front of you. And suddenly, this incredibly violent chamber is just quiet again, with bloodstains scattered across the room.
Okay, if combat is over, I'm gonna go pee. Is it over,
Bye,
Padley?
Bye, Justin.
Alright, can Zoltan get his crossbow bolts back? Are they still available?
You can easily find them. They're not hard to find in this room.
Alright.
The room's well lit up, and it's pretty obvious where they ended up. You do have to, like, get them out of pools of blood, which is a little bit ick, but...
Nothing Zoltan ain't used to.
I'm going to take this time to cast Prayer of Healing. It takes 10 minutes, but I can heal 6 people at the same time.
Okay. I'll figure then you have to, like, kneel down then and take a little bit to do this, if anyone wants to do anything while this is going on.
Okay, while this is happening. I'll be back.
This might be metagaming, but hear me out. So while I was playing Zoltan, he was thinking for a moment about ritual casting detect magic after combat was over.
What was I about to do that?
Well,
I might have been the one that wanted to do that.
Well, like I said, I was considering using a ritual cast of detect magic to check out the room.
So remind me, ritual cast means it doesn't use up my spell slot, correct?
Correct. If you take 10 minutes to cast the spell.
Okay, since Phelan's doing that, is it okay if we do that, Padley? Because he probably was still going to control my character through combat and do it anyway.
Yeah, it's fine. If you decide you're going to do it, that's fine.
Yeah. Zoltan's going to see if there's anything magical about this place, but I'm going to go out on a limb here and say there is.
Okay. So he sits down off the side. Do you need to be caught up really quick on what happened there, Chris?
A little bit, yeah.
So they got to the gate. There was a brief puzzle. The hint is basically listed in the chat there above my link for Sneed. Phelan walked up and cut her hand a little bit to drop blood into the 4 urns that were in front of the door.
Mm-hmm.
And it opened the door. But as they got in, the blood went past them and congealed and formed into basically 4 blood-formed versions of Phelan that decided to attack you guys. And you guys were just finishing off the last of them when you got back.
Cool.
So, Zoltan is currently sitting there. I don't know how the hell a bard would do a ritual cast, but I'm imagining he's sitting there just sort of plucking away at his instrument, focusing. Phelan is praying in the middle of the group. If anyone else wants to be doing anything during these 10 minutes...
I'm gonna be going exploring.
I am back.
Okay.
Welcome back.
So am I.
More welcome back.
You have 2 people doing ritual casts? You can't fucking do that, but oh well.
I'll take a gander around.
as that is happening, I'll probably find like a little area, maybe like over here. Or over here. I don't know. Right there.
Okay.
And now, frustration, I'm gonna start punching the wall.
Okay. Womble. Okay, Azure, can you not do that?
Sorry, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. What do
You
you
could have
want
waited
from me?
till the ritual castings was done.
Well, you're just flying all over the place. I'm trying to figure out what the hell you are doing. What are you guys doing? I know Xanar went off to smash a wall.
Snurp's gonna check out this chamber a bit.
Okay. What do you... checking out this immediate chamber, it seems to be like a large entry hall. There are what looks to be large stone containers at the sides of the chamber. Nothing really standing out too much as other than like there's a large hanging lantern in the center. There's large 4 innate columns on the sides with some text inscribed into them. There's a door inscribed over here with some text. There's also off to the side. There's 2 side rooms with their own doors and such. Seems to be a few cave-ins in the area. It's a pretty large, ornate-looking room. Make a intelligence check really quick, Snurp.
Oh boy.
Is Snurp smart?
Yeah, 16.
16?
Fairly smart.
What were you even with? Yeah, you were. This vaguely kind of looks reminiscent to the place where you guys met that druid. Or that,
The Grove.
yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, remember that other elf person, lady, we need to get a book for?
Yeah.
This kind of looks a little bit like her place.
You need to find a book for somebody.
Womble, what were you doing?
You know what? I'm just gonna look at this pillar.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay. It's a large it's a column with it seems to be a lot of inscribed text in circles along the circumference of it, going up the entire height of it. You can't read it directly?
No, I didn't need to read it. I'm just looking at it for its artistic value.
Okay. It's pretty ornate. It's not like it's like artistic. It's very plain in that it is normally inscribed and just it basically looks like an information dump. But you do hear from behind that pillar as you're kind of sitting there, like a weird, like tapping noise.
Nope, not going there.
Okay. Are you still just going to continue to admire the pillar from where you're sitting?
Yes, it's a very nice one.
Okay. Make a perception check.
13.
Okay. Seems like a very nice pillar. And that tapping noise just seems to kind of go away on its own, so it's not really a worry.
Yep,
So
everything's good.
if I wander over here, is Xanar still beating the wall?
Most likely, yes.
So I'm gonna wander up to you. I'm gonna look up at you. I'm gonna like copy what you're doing.
I'm gonna stop and just tell him, you're gonna hurt yourself. Stop.
Well, you're doing it. Does this make you stronger? Snurp get big and strong like Xanar?
No. It's showing weakness.
Weakness? You're punching the stone. That's not weak.
I was useless in that previous fight. I don't know how I'm gonna be able to go against powerful beings if I can't even freaking stand up to fight.
Hey, you just said every day of Snurp's life. You take what you can get, big man. You deal with the rest.
Then I'm just gonna let out a large sigh, kind of like both hands covering my eyes, just thinking. It's like, okay, let's go. Let's go plunder some artifacts.
I nod. And I continue searching around.
And what is this thing, like, kind of right here? Is this a bench or something else?
Looking at it, it seems to be like a large stone, maybe about like 10 feet by like 4 feet, like crate almost shaped thing.
Crate almost shaped thing? Like, does it appear to contain something?
It looks like it's got a lid to it, yeah.
Can I open it up?
Sure, make a strength check.
Actually, can I check for like a trap first or anything?
Make an investigation check then.
Okay.
Alright, when my ritual casting's done, I have a plan.
Oh, that's a 7.
7?
Yeah,
Seems
for the
totally
investigation. Okay, then I'm gonna go ahead and open.
Looks like stone lid does stuff.
Oh, yeah, that's a nat 20 for the strength to open it! Yay!
So Xander just walks up to it. Not trapped, shrugs, fucking flip lid. Toss the lid off. As you toss that lid off, there is a dried up husk of a body in there. Seems to be tall, lithe, whatever remains of it. Seemingly in what looked like tattered. The color seems to have faded from it, but like tattered, almost like ceremonial-esque looking robes. And it is currently just sitting there for a second. It's basically withered beyond any recognition of any facial features or anything like that.
Do I recognize like, any of the patterns on the clothes?
Make a history check.
History. Okay, we'll use the same dice since that got me a nat 20. But I have a +0 on history. But I got a 16.
16?
Actually, can I use I'm just going to use the inspiration just for the fuck of it, since I still have it, and I'm probably not going to be able to use it in combat. Okay, so that's an 18 now.
18? From what you can tell, nothing stands out about the ceremonial robes. You do see some abyssal text running up and down it.
And since I read abyssal, roughly...
Some of it, it's a little bit hard to read, but a bit of it kind of you can read, like, some of the small side inscribings is like, one of it says, like, in thanks to our covenant. That's one part that you can read. Another part of it that you can read is, I'm
gonna make my own little section for these notes.
Yeah, another part that you can read is, in service we find ourselves lifted free. In one other portion of it, you can just see, what else would you be able to pick up off this? That'd probably be about it from how ragged that amount, that cloth is.
Okay, and then after I read that, I'll probably move on to another... Well, I'll put the lid back on to be respectful, and then I'll go to the next one and see if there's any more info.
Actually, as you're about to move away from it, what's your AC?
Well, I said I'd be closing it first.
I know, but I'm saying, what's your AC?
It is 16.
Dangerous questions.
Huh?
16 for the armor class.
As you're reaching down to go for the lid, all of a sudden, there is just these scrabbling claws coming for your face. And you very quickly, like, instinctively push it away, as that form that was in the coffin is currently up and, like, mouthing and scratching, trying to get at you.
Can I just shut the lid on it?
Make a quick strength check, sure.
Ugh. Okay, strength 16.
You beat it pretty good. So yeah, I'll say that you shove it back into the thing and you close that stone lid, and you just hear from inside some like scratching against the stone and like a bit of a
I'm
What
just nothing.
You okay over there, Xanar?
Everything alright?
Don't open the things unless I'm there, okay?
Hey, I was gonna check for magic in a bit. Can you guys not?
Okay.
Okay.
I was gonna check for any magical things going on here. Could you just give me a couple of minutes?
I will comply. I'm just gonna
Mom,
go back
make
to
another
the.
perception check for me, quick.
Perception check, was it?
Uh-huh.
14.
Okay.
I'm more perceptive every day.
You hear that tipping tapping again, as you would kind of turn around to take a peek, like, to see what the hell it is, because like, now you hear it from behind you. And you turn around to look, and Zagnar is walking off in a huff, and he just made that big yell fit, so you figure it's probably nothing. Alright. Anyone do anything else before the ritual casting is done?
No.
Okay.
You think that's it?
Rhea, if you want to roll your health.
14.
Okay, I will give that to Sneed. Fucking Sneed. Jesus Christ. Everyone else can mark that down.
Zoltan's at full health. Thanks, Snarp.
And Zoltan, your detect magic kicks off.
Yeah. Cool. The general plan I have for this is Zoltan's going to, once it's good to go, he is going to be doing a sprint around the entire length of this room, because detect magic only lasts 10 minutes, and it's only in a 30-foot area around me. So and I did the math. I should make it within like 2 minutes and cover pretty much every square inch of these 3 chambers.
Oh yeah, no, it's no issue at all. If it's a 30 feet, you can really quickly just sort of do a peruse of the place.
Yep.
I'm glowing like the sun.
The room is fairly bright. The lantern in the middle is of a magical origin. You immediately pick that up. It's some sort of like, it's basically like the light spell on steroids.
Padre,
Okay.
I'm going to be pinging you a message.
Okay.
I do get to know any school of magic if it has it.
Yeah, I mean, it's the same as light. That one's not too hard.
Okay.
Conjuration.
Conjuration.
Abjuration, I think it is, yeah. I need to see what some of these magic types are. 1 second here. I need to figure this out so I can...
Yeah, detect
Okay,
magic.
I done pinged.
Yep, I'll read in a minute.
Yeah, when I get that thrown at me, I'm like, it's kind of irrelevant. It's just a spell.
So, looking around, you would pick up from many of the coffins around you, you do pick up a faint glow of necromancy. From the doors, you pick up a pretty strong pickup of I think it would be abjuration.
Pretty sure that's protection magic. I think. Memory serves. I don't know. It's been a while since I had them all memorized.
Yeah, I don't fucking remember. The doors do pick up quite a bit of magic, though, and it seems to be of protective nature, but also like a heavy enchantment of some sort of like warding. They are heavily shielded, and even though they seem to be physically in ruin, a lot of the enchantments seem to be still full strength. The room around you doesn't seem to have too much of a glow. You do pick up a small amount off of... I don't know if you guys have any magical items in your party. You do pick up a little bit off of, like, Xanar. Has a tiny bit coming from him.
Snurp has a scroll.
Snurp has a scroll, a few things popping up out of pockets. Each of you would have a little bit of a glow to you just from the magic users in your group as well.
my book might be magical.
Yeah. Snurp's got some fucking voodoo stuff emanating from him too. Yeah.
I think we figured that out from Boom Booms.
Boom booms and the pew pews.
Was there anything special about this pillar?
Which pillar?
This pillar.
When you look at that one, it seems to have a sniff of transmutation to it, but not too much.
And I assume, like,
I guess
This
it's
is-
divination. Sorry, divination.
okay, this is a door, I'm guessing.
Those are all doors. Yep.
Yeah, okay. Was there anything special about this here rock pile?
Nope. It's just rubble. There's a lot of parts of this cave that these ruins that have just succumbed to time.
I'm sorry, you said it wasn't divination. What was the pillar?
It was divination. Sorry, I mixed up
Okay.
communication.
Divination. Guess that's the big stuff. Okay, everyone. Nobody open the coffins. There's some necromancy going on there. Zoltan don't want to deal with nothing.
Right. But what? Hypothetically speaking, if someone had already opened it up and might have found some clues in there.
I mean, as long as he's not trying to kill us, I think we're okay. I just worried. I just know it's necromancy. I don't know how strong it is. I don't know how, like, what it is.
Well,
It's just-
I kind of took a peek into one already. And, there was, definitely coffins. They definitely have bodies in them, and, they definitely had some inscriptions on them. And, they are in Abyssal, and I was able to get, and thanks to our covenant in service, we find ourselves lifted free. So I don't know if that is a clue or just gibberish. It could be gibberish, might not be anything, but that's what I read.
I mean, Zoltan don't think you serving in life and death is exactly free, but to each their own, I suppose. This little chandelier's got a little light on it, though. That's kind of nifty. And, Wombo, I get away from that pillar. There's something divine about it. Not 100% sure on that one. It could be a good god or a bad god. I don't like taking the chances on that one.
Okay.
If I were to venture a guess after opening that coffin, let's just assume worst case scenario.
Yeah, the doors got some heavy protection on them. Very enchanted doors.
I'm gonna go take a peek at this door, but I'm not gonna touch anything.
Go ahead.
I was just gonna say I can't sense anything other than protection, so I'm guessing they aren't booby trapped based on protection, as long as we don't try to break the doors.
But... Well, we don't have a whole lot to go off of right now, and I'm thinking the coffins is the only real first place we can start, unfortunately.
The door right here.
I mean, we could just start going through doors.
If we can open them.
That's true. I'm gonna help Snurp look at this door.
Start go look at the door.
Snurp stares at the door. It is a door.
Hey. That's a door.
You think we can open it with the handle?
Snurp can't reach. You better get it first.
There is
Okay.
no handle.
What kind of door don't got a handle?
It's basically like the one that you came in before. It's a large, almost triangular like entranceway. There's some inscribings on it. It seems pretty grandiose. On it is the image of what seems to be almost like a demon and a elf, almost hand in hand behind a light, with several forms alongside of them.
Any inscription to read?
There is. As you look down at the bottom, and as you kind of struggle, and you really struggle to try to kind of read through this one,
Wait, hold on. Before I do that, I'm just quickly making one more note on the first thing I. Bottom right coffin. I'm just gonna call that East door. Okay, sorry. Go ahead.
Okay.
And
You kind of pick up the gist of, and it's a little bit harder to read this one because it seems a little bit more grandiose wording. Only in the unseeing eye of our faithful will you find your way.
Okay.
Huh?
Yeah, and I do convey that information to the party.
Wait, you can read that?
Apparently, it's just kind of broken to me, though.
Oh, shoot, that's better than Zoltan.
Start
Hold on,
closing his eyes.
You think? Hold on, I'm gonna go check this door. Do I see more of the abyssal language on this door?
That one's interesting in that it does not have abyssal on the door. It seems fairly plain, but on it is a single image of what seems to be two elves who are sitting side by side with their hands on each other's shoulders, touching foreheads together.
Oh, hold on. So the East door had demon and elf holding hands.
Mm-hmm.
Hands. And the North door.
It's two elves sitting across from each other and their heads touching together, and like basically where their heads meet is the door seam.
Huh. Hey, yo, guys, this one don't got any writing on it. It's just got two elves. Huh. You guys want to check the bottom door, see if they got anything funky on them?
I'm trying something.
I'm just closing my eyes and listening, seeing if the door opens.
Which door are you next to?
The east one.
The east one.
And you're doing what?
I'm closing my eyes.
Okay. Nothing.
Did it work?
No movement.
Hello? Anybody? Guys?
I'm Zoltan. I have a dumb idea. Would you humor me for a second?
I mean, Zoltan always appreciates good humor.
Let's touch our heads together, just the foreheads, okay?
All right, you're gonna have to lean down a little though. Zoltan ain't that
I
tall.
got you. I got you. And then I'm gonna press my forehead against his forehead. Anything?
Okay.
Brown chicken, brown cow.
That was a really weird audio effect to that.
Yeah, it was.
Bonk, heads touching, no movement.
Oh.
Well,
Make a perception check though.
both of us?
Yeah, both of you since you're at the door.
Zoltan got 17.
It's probably gonna be higher than mine. Perception is 14.
With a 17, the best you can tell, Zoltan, is that there does seem to be some sort of like small opening between where the two heads meet.
Was that there before?
No, from what you could tell, there was no movement of the door.
It was there. We just didn't see it.
There's just two. Hold on, there's something here. Yeah, small little opening. All right, now I'm gonna say to Xana, if something happens to me, I want you to give my violin to old Sneed, okay?
Yeah. Okay. I don't know if he'd appreciate it, but yeah. Okay.
And I'm gonna. How big is this little hole that you were talking about? Is it like enough for me to look through? Can I like fit a hand in?
It's a slot maybe about an inch wide by about 2 inches tall.
So first, I'm gonna try looking through the hole.
When you kind of peer into it, you kind of have to hold up the torchlight that you kind of been pulling around. There seems to be something reflective in there, but you can't really make out what You get a glimmer of something.
I see something in there. Something shiny. Well, Zoltan ain't sticking no hand in there yet. I want to see what's on these other doors first.
Probably a good idea. Like, someone else should get some turns, some opportunities to do stuff, because I think we've been kind of hogging it for the past few minutes.
Yeah, a little bit.
Starp's trying. It's not working.
Wobble, you want to check the other door?
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Is there any particular symbol that would be representative for a deity?
In this room,
Yes.
make an investigation check. Oh shit! I need to find something now.
16.
Can you give me a moment? I need to find.
Yes. But only one.
That was a long moment. Okay.
I'm a sleepy Petey now.
Don't you die on me, Azure.
I was wondering why Azure was so quiet. It's because he's tired.
Oh, yeah.
Searching around, you do. Peanuts hunting flies. I think she got one. Searching around the room, you do. After a little while, such a weirdo. You do find that every now and then you spot a symbol that is. Oh, I gotta see what the hell it is. You do see a symbol that is like it's almost like a waterfall in a blue circle, and you recognize that immediately as the symbol of Eldath. It's only occasionally in a couple spots along some of the inscriptions that are like along the walls.
Eldath is the deity of...
It's an older god of like balance and nature.
Druidic.
Are there any that are movable?
You
Something small enough that can be picked up?
You can try fidgeting with a few of them, and none of the inscriptions seem to react to your actions.
Is that a chair?
Yep.
I'm gonna go sit in it.
Okay.
I'm gonna sit down and think.
Okay.
Yes, sitting the one chair in this area that's definitely not trapped or anything.
It's a chair. Why would a chair be trapped?
That was kind of my assumption. Or rather, my hope.
Hope
When
is
you
a
sit
strong
down
word.
over there, and you start kind of having some thoughts to yourself, the door to your left lights up ever so faintly, and the inscription starts to glow a slight bluish hue.
I'm gonna call over to Snurp. Hey Snurp, come look at this, because I can't get up and read that. I'm afraid if I get up, it'll go away.
Should I open my eyes first?
Yes, please open your eyes.
Alright. It's blue.
When I say the inscription, I mean the outline of the two elves.
The outline.
The inscribed image.
Try touching the image.
I touch it.
Nothing happens.
If I stand up, does it stop glowing?
You stand up, you take a few paces, and it does seem to stop glowing.
Snurp, go sit in that chair.
Snap!
Is he going to be
Not
heavy
there.
enough to activate it?
The image glows slightly again.
Okay, I'm gonna go up and touch it.
Okay.
Kind of poke and prod and see if I can get it to react.
It doesn't seem to react to any sort of prodding.
Zoltan's another elf. Elf?
Zoltan,
What?
come here.
Oh, we just. I want to look at it. All right. Zoltan, come back.
Elf on
Getting
elf.
his.
I'll
Getting his
I'll
steps
probably
in.
continue looking at this door, but I think Womble is also doing stuff.
Azure.
Azure, what are you trying to do?
Door stuff.
Door stuff? What door
You
stuff?
sound so sad. Azure, what's wrong?
Tired. I'm gonna use my crowbar on the door.
Which door are you trying to pry open?
The one
The
I'm
bottom
in front
right.
of.
Okay. Make a strength check?
Nat 80 incoming.
At 80.
It's a 12.
Wait, does
Or,
using the crowbar give you advantage?
No.
no.
I thought it did. Okay.
Yeah.
12, you pry and you pry and you pry and you cannot seem to
Oh, it
get
actually
any
does
further.
grant advantage on strength checks where leverage can be applied.
Really?
Really?
Yeah. Yoink, and it's even worse. Keep going.
Oh, I guess that's true. Okay.
Azure and Womble are both tired.
Mhm.
All right.
Nothing.
What do y'all need from Zoltan here?
Put your hand on half of the inscription.
On the door?
Yeah, on the door.
Was it always glowing?
No.
Okay.
Just do the thing.
Okay, Zoltan puts his hand on it. I don't want to make Phelan mad.
Doesn't seem to do anything.
Okay, so even with my hand there as well, nothing happens?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, hold up.
Put your hand up.
Zoltan's gonna like take a peek in the hole he saw earlier.
Yeah. Are you like physically reaching in?
I'm looking in again, seeing if I see anything different.
Oh, okay. It looks like it's still just a slight glimmer of something in that hole. You can't really see anything different.
Alright, here we go, Phelan.
It's not a hole through, it's like a hole into the door, like it's a recess.
Okay. Phelan, I
Yeah.
told Xanar this, but if something happens to me, give my violin to old Sneed. And Zoltan's gonna stick his left hand in there.
And you lose your hand. I'm just kidding.
Oh, you never play the violin again. Oh god, that'd be a tragedy.
You reach in and you feel around a little bit. And I'm trying to find the right one here. You pull out. You reach in, you feel around a little bit, and you feel like the sharp-edged form of a small gem of some sort, and you pull it out.
Okay, can I do something before I pull it out?
Uh-huh.
Oh god! Oh god! It's coming! I'm just kidding with y'all. Zoltan found something.
Zoltan, I will kill you.
Snurp practically fell out of the chair.
Don't worry, you're second in line. Sneed's first. Alright.
Okay. And you take out what it seems to be a small, like, deep blue gemstone. Doesn't seem to be sapphire. It's a little bit off of that. And it's probably about an inch, or like about 3/4 of an inch wide by like an inch and a half tall.
Let's take that to the door with the inscription about the eye.
Okay, okay.
'Cause
And
I think that might be the key.
while that's happening, I guess with this door, I'm gonna see if there's any other recesses on this, or if there's any inscription or anything unique on it. Bottom left door.
Yep. On that door, which actually looks somewhat similar to the other one that's next to it, you do see an inscription. It's a little bit hard to read, but it looks like in each of those doors there is a single picture of what looks to be a elderly elf gentleman who's currently like sort of like bowed in like subservience in a way. And at the bottom, it just simply speaks, our caretaker will see you through.
Okay, say what the inscription was again?
Our caretaker will see you through. I'll have you make a perception check really quick here too, Xanar.
Perception. That's not a very good stat for me. Let's go with this dice. Okay, 15.
15? You're not sure, but for a second there, you thought you saw something scuttling over by Womble.
Where would I have seen it?
Like, next to Womble.
Womble, eyes up.
Right. Wait.
Thought I saw something.
Okay. Okay.
I'm gonna pull out my maul just in case and proceed over to him just to be safe going around the pillar.
I enter battle stance.
I imagine Wumple's battle stance is like a karate pose.
I ready my Beyblade for launching and ripping.
As you get into this position and you get ready, you feel a bit of a tugging on the back of your shirt as something's crawling up your back.
Oh no, it's the spiders.
Not again.
And who's that directed to? Is that Womble?
Womble.
Okay.
I cast friends on whatever's on my back.
Okay, that's a what save?
Doesn't actually say right there. 1 second.
Okay.
That's a nice looking gem.
Okay, I'm now back.
It is a very pretty gem.
And Zoltan didn't have to lose a hand for it.
Which is fortunate.
What the
As
hell
Sneed
is
would say,
this?
unfortunate.
I was thinking of the scene from The Mummy Returns, where the dude pretty much has his
Wait a
hand dissolved
second.
off.
Hopefully that don't happen to Zoltan. I like playing the fiddle.
What'd you get, Womble?
Okay, it's actually concentration for up to a minute. There's no save or anything. It just gives you advantage on rolls.
Okay. As you're getting ready for that, Womble, and you kind of peer over, all of a sudden on your shoulder appears a hand.
Mm-hmm.
And as you kind of like look around, it's just a hand. A very old, very decrepit, very kind of wasted away, nearly skeletal hand.
Oh no, did
Can I
I
put
knock
it
that
in my
off from the
bag?
coffin?
Maybe.
You
Can I put it in my bag?
knocking off the coffin? What, Womble?
Can I keep it and put it in my bag?
You grab at it,
Yes. I grab
Um,
the grabby hand.
make a dexterity check.
I've never made one of these before. Oh no! 7.
The hand, as soon as you reach for it, it just sort of hops away from your reach. Why can't I grab it? I put it on the map, didn't I? Like a dumb.
Yep.
The hand just sort of like scrabbles away and just skitters off. And you guys lose sight of it.
Do I see that happen?
Yeah, you can have a reaction if you want.
Oh, I wanna give chase. See what the fuck was going on. I definitely saw it go down there, but I don't know how fast you want me to move it.
How fast can you move?
30. I'm probably
Okay.
gonna be sprinting, so that would be 60.
You could probably keep up with it, actually. It's not like it's crazy fast. As you chase after it, it's just currently like doing that hand scuttle sprint across the floor. And at this point, too, whoever's in the main area will end up seeing this thing, and Xanar is just chasing after it.
What the? Is that a hand?
I don't know! What the fuck is happening?
Did you open one of the coffins?
Ah, what that? Now what?
I told y'all to give me a minute on the freaking hand. Jesus. My gods.
I don't know if I can catch up to it or if it's gonna be keeping its distance between me.
You can catch up to it at full tilt.
Okay, yeah, I'm definitely gonna try to scoop it up and see if there's like anything about this hand.
Okay. You make a dexterity check to see if you can catch that little fucking thing.
Check, not a save. Damn, I have advantage on saves. Don't matter. I might actually get it. 21.
Oh yeah, you beat the piss out of him. So yeah, you managed to just grab it by the back, by almost like a bone that's sticking out, and pick it up. And this thing just kind of goes like limp in your grip.
What? I'm checking it. Does it have anything on it? Anything special about it?
It seems to have a small golden bracelet that seems to be interwoven like little beads of gold.
Beads of gold.
And make a intelligence check.
Intelligence. Okay. Okay, my worst check. Oh yes, that's pretty strong at 5.
Okay. It's pretty.
I'm gonna just like not gonna do anything about that right now. I'm gonna place it back down on the ground and see if anything happens.
Okay. You put it down and it just stays limp for a second. And then it gets up and it scuttles away from you.
Keep an eye on that hand! I'm gonna be kind of following it, but not as hard as I was.
It doesn't really like run as much from you, and at this point it kind of comes back into the middle lobby. It just sort of sits there, like waiting almost.
Derp don't like it.
Zoltan don't like it. Like, why is there a hand running on the ground?
Magic?
I
We've
mean,
seen Stranger Things. Come on, really?
I know, but y'all told me none of y'all were messing with the coffins. Who messed with the damn coffins?
Stirpus does not like. Ah!
It's not actually taking Snurp, I just wanted to do that.
Back here still.
I
It's
mean,
just
I can't.
there right now.
Alright, hold up. Zoltan's gonna, like, fake it, and then he's gonna try and sprint and grab it as fast.
Okay. I'll say for the purpose of this, like, you basically can just get a hold of it. It doesn't seem to be like resisting anymore. It seems to just be sitting about.
Why
You
don't
pick it up and it kind of just like.
I'm gonna go back to this coffin that I had already opened and see if there's like anything broken off that I might not have noticed. Like, see if there's anything drippy on the side, maybe.
can I make a suggestion?
What's the suggestion?
Maybe we see where it's might lead.
I mean, it's just kind of been sitting here.
I think that was Xanar's intent the first time around.
Well, then he picked it up.
And then it stopped and kind of stayed here.
Do I notice the golden little bracelet thingy on it?
What was going on with the bottom right door?
They both had a picture. You'd have to go down and look, because the only people who have looked so far have been Womble and Xanar. Okay. Snurp, as you get down there and you look, it's a picture of a thin elven man, elderly, who seems to be sitting there in somewhat ceremonial robes. And he is currently just sort of sitting in like almost like a bowing, like kind of like subservient way towards the viewer. Make an intelligence check as well, Snurp.
Oh boy. One of my better stats too. Not 11.
Okay. He's an old dude.
Alright,
Are
what
they
it-
both the same thing, or?
I'm gonna try bowing at this door.
Nothing.
Alright, I still have the hand.
Yep.
Do I notice the weird golden bracelet thingy on it?
You see it's got the bracelet, yeah. You don't know the significance of it.
And I'm looking at the coffin that I had already opened again. Do I see anything maybe possibly
Quick
broken up?
perception check.
And I probably would have also been able to tell which hand it was when I picked it up.
It's a right hand.
Right hand. Okay, perception check, not investigation.
Nope. Well, I mean, yeah, whatever one you want to take.
Okay.
Perception is normally just a little bit quicker, but if you want to take it.
My investigation's higher, so. But it probably would have been the same. I don't know.
What'd you get?
I got a 5.
You have no idea.
Wait, nope, I'm wrong. 6.
You have no idea. Like there's like blood splatter all over the place from like the other fight, and you have no idea if anything is left over from that.
Okay. Then I'm kind of getting an idea. It's just stopped here. It's not doing anything, yeah?
Right now, with Zoltan holding it, it's kind of dangling, like almost in his direction, but then it kind of goes limp, and it just keeps doing that.
Dangling in his direction?
It seems to just be idling almost.
But it stopped here before he grabbed it, yeah?
It did.
I'm gonna take my maul, tap the floor like right here, and then here. See if there's anything.
Every time you tap, it sort of twitches in the direction of it. And then when you tap again, it twitches in another direction towards the noise. And then it goes limp again after it doesn't hear anything for a bit.
I have a question, Padley.
Uh-huh.
So, Snurp pulled that gemstone out of the other door. Is there a socket?
Zoltan did.
Or Zoltan did, I'm sorry. Is there a socket in the center door for it? Oh, go ahead.
You can make an investigation check to look.
14.
Looking it over a little bit, you cannot see a socket for anything on that door. It is large, it is heavily engraved, it's fairly ornate, but there doesn't seem to be any openings, and the door seal itself seems to be a pure line.
We are definitely missing something. I am not sure what it is.
Well, we haven't exactly looked inside of all the coffins yet.
Suppose we could just start beating up dead people. Yep, that's right, about par for the course. I throw the hand over my shoulder.
Okay.
Alright.
Oh, I'm gonna be keeping an eye on the hand while that happens then.
As the hand hits the ground, it kind of scuttles. And it kind of goes over here. And it waits.
Let's follow the hand. Let's see where it leads.
Alright. Done stranger things in my time.
As you gather around it, it kind of sits there. It scuttles up. And it seems to do this thing where, like, imagine putting your hand on the ground, and it seems to, like, lower itself slowly, and then perk back up.
Almost like palming the floor?
A little bit. Like, it just sort of, like, lowered itself. Like, almost, like, leaning towards you, and then just came back up.
Alright, Zoltan's taking the bait. Who's a good little hand? You gonna show us where we need to go, little hand?
It turns and looks at Zoltan, and it kind of tilts to the side. And then it kind of springs up. It does that bounce down thing again. And then it scuttles off.
Alright, Zoltan, go put his hand down.
Alright. Guess continue following it.
I mean, I put my hand down where the thing put his hand.
Well, it moved off.
I know, but he said it, the little spring thing there.
Ah.
It gets to this door, and Phelan make an intelligence check.
I rolled a 16.
You notice it. The gold bracelet that's currently on the wrist of this thing actually matches what looks to be a bracelet in the inscription of the servant on the door.
I'm gonna pick up the hand if I can.
Okay. It doesn't resist.
Okay, can I fiddle with the bracelet at all?
Yeah. It can come off of it. It's just loosely sitting on the thing.
Okay, I'm gonna gently take the bracelet off,
Okay.
and I'm gonna hold it up against the bracelet that's on the door.
Okay. As you get the bracelet near the door starts to open.
Oh.
You guys failed a lot of checks there, sorry.
Oh yeah. I mean, I didn't want to take off the bracelet because I didn't really have an idea taking it off would make things worse. So I didn't do anything.
I'm gonna toss a lighted pebble. If it's dark through the doorway, I was gonna throw a lighted pebble.
It is dark on the right. It is not dark on the left.
And when you're saying right and left, you're talking about top down. You're not talking about our positioning, yeah?
Talk about top down, yeah, sorry.
Okay.
Well, that is not how I expected this door to open.
Alright, I'm gonna go through.
Okay. What do you guys do with the hand?
Might as well carry it. I can't
Okay.
move. I can't move John's character.
Oh, okay, Steve, yeah, he's following you guys.
I mean, the little guy, you should let the little guy roam around. Maybe he's helping us out here.
That's true. Well, I'll hold him on my palm so it's free to go if it wishes.
Also, I'm going to hold up my hand for a high five. You did good, little hand.
Jeez.
As it's kind of sitting there, and like you hold up your hand for a high five, it sort of tries to like rock back, but it can't because it's just fingers on the ground holding it up, and it just sort of sits there, motionless, kind of almost regarding you with. You imagine as much disdain as a hand can get for wanting to go high five.
Well, I kind of pat it. It's like, I get you, little guy.
It's kind of gross to touch, but yeah.
Yeah, Zoltan had Womble on his shoulders. I think he's okay.
Is this like a hole over here?
That is.
Hey, yo.
It is currently a break in the. The infrastructure is broken down there, and there is a cave. There's a cavern.
Womble, come on in.
There's the water.
Is the water good?
I mean, I didn't find no water, but sure. We got a little hand pet. I'm gonna call him Hansy.
Guys, there's a hole here in the wall.
Huh? Would you look at that? Boop.
I'm gonna kind of stick the torch in a little bit that I have.
Oh,
see if
guys.
there's anything going on.
Wasn't that a pretty good place to stop for the night right there? Opening up a new door.
Poor Azure.
I mean, we can call it if people are getting tired. I
How
wouldn't say that.
fucking long could we go, Padley?
Yeah.
Go
What do you think? It
forever,
looks like a
Azure.
ending point. This
We
was
found
our ending point.
I mean, shit, we normally go to like 9, dude.
Not always, and not usually, frankly.
Yeah, usually we cut out around 8:30, so we're actually pretty
Exactly.
close.
We can stop then, fine.
Padley,
Azur's
I know
just
you're hungry.
super tired.
I know you're hungry for
Oh,
more,
well,
Padley.
Before we do stop, since I'm probably not gonna remember next session, I just said I was holding in my torch, see if there's anything about this particular little opening.
You know, you could have asked me for a rock.
From what you can tell about the hole, it's just basically a cavern. You can't see where it leads off down to the distance. It's just a cavern.
Anything down this way?
Which way?
Pinging it on the map.
Seems to lead to another hallway. Both of those doors opened up, actually.
Okay. That I did not know. I don't think that was
Anyway,
mentioned.
I guess we'll call it there then. We can pick this up next
Very
week.
good, guys. Bye-bye.
Bye,
Have a good
Azure.
night,
Azure.
Azure. Rest well.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for running the game as always, Padley.
Yeah. Sorry, I dipped out there for like 45 minutes.
It's all good.
It wasn't noticed.
Ouch.
I'll see you guys later then.
Later.
Have a good night, guys.
Padley.